Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anime Survivor Episode 25, Presidents versus Vice Presidents, where we're going to learn once and for all who the best leader of the free world was. So, are we ready for the presidents and vice presidents?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Now, fortunately for us, Blake is not aware of the gag in this episode, so let's get right to that. Our presidents are Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Jackson, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Emperor Kuzco, George W. Bush, George Washington, John Kennedy, Thomas Jefferson, and William McKinley. Blake, how excited are you that improperly spelled Emperor Kuzco is here?
I just gotta tell you, I'm thrilled by this edition.
Or did I spell it right? I don't even fucking know. I can't spell for shit.
I think if William McKinley's going to be here, Emperor Kuzco definitely deserves to be here.
I mean, the question is that William McKinley or just the guy who shot William McKinley?
I mean, honestly, is it even that? It could just be any bad art photo from any bad history book.
That's true. I mean, we've got... Oh, by the way, just as a heads up...
For all we know, it could be David Rovix, you know?
Huh?
For all we know, it could be David Rovix who shot William McKinley.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, beautiful.
Lacunacraft, you are right. Emperor Kuzco was an emperor of an America.
Yeah, that's why he's here. We went with American leaders, and Emperor Kuzco was an American leader. Therefore, he's fitting. That's why George W. Bush probably shouldn't be here. He wasn't in charge of anything.
Oh.
I would also like to note
I would
Abraham
argue
Lincoln
that
and John Kennedy are statted as their Clone High characters, not them themselves.
I would argue that Kuzco is the most American because he's the foremost among these Americans.
He is the only indigenous American. That's true.
True.
So,
I'd like to point out that this whole line of logic is horrifying.
It is.
That's for not allowing for alternate universes where Elizabeth Warren gets a nomination and actually gets 270 electoral votes.
I'm okay with that universe. Let's do it.
I mean, I was going to go with the fact that we're representing an American leader as an indigenous leader as a cartoon character that never existed.
Who was voiced by a white man.
Yeah.
Don't
Max,
forget that part. Also,
think
Chat, I do agree that George Bush piloted by Dick Cheney would have been good, but this is Will Ferrell as George Bush, so I think this is fine.
Yeah, I think mission
I
accomplished.
didn't even notice.
Like, if any of you, if you haven't seen Will Ferrell's stand-up special, You're Welcome, America, you should probably do that. It's a good
full
time.
disclosure to everyone else besides Max, I have had almost an entire bottle of Pyrat Belgian ale from Bottle Barn, so this is going to be a ride.
I'm scared.
I mean, good luck, man.
Anyway, let's go to the vice president's team, and I'm pretty sure you know who they're going to be because they're these people's vice presidents. We have Aaron Burr, Andrew Johnson, Dick Cheney, Yzma, Joe Biden, John Adams, John C. Calhoun, who I swear looks like evil Doc Brown.
How'd you misspell John C. Calhoun?
I don't know. Because he's not worth spelling right.
Now his last name's now even more racist.
We also have LBJ, Mike Pence, and Teddy Roosevelt. Now, this is our cast.
Can I just say I love your shitty crop of Mike Pence with a fly on it?
Yeah, initially I was just gonna do a screen grab from the movie The Fly, but
I also I'd like to point out, one, you picked the perfect ice cream cone being driven by Joe Biden I've ever seen, and two, that John C. Calhoun's hair is astounding.
yeah, I know as racist and shitty as he is, I would love to have John C. Calhoun's hair. Like,
Yeah.
he had a good mane of hair for a racist bastard. Anyway,
I'm somewhat disappointed, Max. You did not choose the thumbnail of Robin Williams as Teddy Roosevelt from the Night Museum.
I forgot that existed, but I already did Paul Giamatti as John Adams, so
I mean, I'm okay. He's driving a moose. It's fine.
he is. That seemed what was important was just I felt like there weren't enough gag images on the VP team, so Teddy on a moose made sense to me.
To Lacuna Craft in the chat, I wish it had been Dick Cheney in a plug suit, piloting an Ava. That was actually George Bush.
Yes.
That would have been so good.
Or alternatively, the Brain piloting a giant George Bush suit.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that it is time to figure it out. Wait, who does everybody want to see win? This episode where we've had like our worst pre-game commentary ever.
Currently, I'm rooting for Team Kuzco.
Okay, you're on Team Kuzco. Sam, who are you rooting for?
I support John Kennedy.
Okay. Okay, Blake, who's your pick?
Andrew Jackson, of course.
I mean, he's gonna assassinate the competition.
I just want to watch his deadly assault unfold and watch him inevitably have a cane off with Thomas Jefferson.
For a second, I thought you said Percy Jackson. I'm like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. Now, I'm going to support John Adams just because he's played by Paul Giamatti, who's one of my favorite actors. And I would really love if John Adams wins. I think that opens up the book for us to do an episode that's just all Paul Giamatti characters.
I would absolutely support that.
So, but he'll probably lose, and then I'll just switch to someone else. I would also like to note that while we've previously had a rule where I wouldn't give a character below 16 in stats, today is not that day. As going back to the opening, Donald Trump has a 1 in everything. His stat total.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. I mean, the sooner we can get rid of him in this, the better.
Yeah, I want him gone. So his stat total is 8.
Well, if bullshit was a core attribute, he would have a solid 18 in that.
He would, but instead he has a 1 in general island survivability, physical strength, endurance, mental capability, strategy, loyalty, temperament, and sociability.
Are you sure he doesn't have a higher score in temperament? I mean, he seems pretty chill.
Luckily, it's all kind-of-balanced by his solid 18 in old Hollywood, trivia knowledge, and also his solid 18 in germophobia.
I mean, as someone with OCD who carried around hand sanitizer with me before COVID, I take offense to him also being a germaphobe. I don't like that. That's a me-only thing.
He is probably the queeniest germaphobe to ever be in the White House.
I know, it's sad. Anyway, Joe Biden finds the legacy advantage. And what that means is in the final 6, Joe Biden has immunity. If he is voted out, he will give the legacy advantage to someone else, and then that person will have immunity in the final 6. And if they're voted out, it will keep going like an STD. It's like syphilis through the Founding Fathers. It'll just keep passing along.
Was the legacy advantage him telling everyone on the island about what he did with Obama when Obama was president?
No, what I think is,
obviously.
Because they had 2 minutes to gather supplies, I think Joe Biden just went straight for the Amtrak tickets.
He actually had a train station built on the island.
He threw the bananas off the boat, kicked the chicken, went straight for the Amtrak tickets.
He actually just showed them his AARP membership.
Yeah. So he has the legacy advantage. Good job, Uncle Joe. And then we have an immunity challenge, and the vice presidents win immunity. I would like to note, I think the vice presidents are going to win most things. I realize the president's tribe is very weak, in part because they have Donald Trump.
Yeah. I mean, you also put Lyndon Johnson and Dick Cheney in the same team. So that's bound to be devastating.
There's some serious big dick energy on the VP tribe that is totally absent on the actual president's tribe.
I mean, again, I'm going to cite Calhoun's hair.
Yeah. Calhoun has a lot of big dick energy.
and his facial expression.
Yeah.
And of course, they also have Aaron Burr, who tried to form his own America with blackjacks and hookers.
Yeah, let's be honest. Of this
True.
cast, the smallest dick energy is, I mean, Mike Pence, but ignoring him because that's not real. I think it's just like Yzma, and Yzma still radiates big dick energy.
Because Yzma's got the most insanity there.
Yeah. I can't remember if she has really high strategy or really low strategy. I think we'll find out.
I think we'll find out.
So on the President's Tribe, Emperor Kuzco and John Kennedy bond slightly.
They're both just trying to get chicks.
Yeah.
This is...
They also both understand family legacy.
This is
Yeah,
this
that
is the buddy romance I never thought I wanted in life. But I want the two of them to make it to the end. Just
Or stab each other in the back immediately.
okay. Andrew Jackson and George Washington have a minor disagreement. We're just laughing because this is so realistic.
Andrew Jackson started talking about how poorly he treated his own soldiers during the fights in the South, and George Washington started getting very uncomfortable.
I mean, George Washington just fucking killed him with a stare. Because you know he can punch horses and fuck the shit out of bears. So
Oh, I see.
he'll fuck up Andrew Jackson.
We're going with Vampire Lincoln kind of universe here.
No. We're going with specifically the song George Washington,
Ah, okay.
which is I believe is more factually accurate than any history textbook I've ever read in my life.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So
I mean, he
we
has
got
like 36 dicks or something.
our first alliance is Abraham Lincoln and Donald Trump.
Oh, God. No.
Oh,
No.
Abe, you're better than this.
you are so much better than this, Abe.
You
No,
know
He's
Donald
not your
just-
Republican.
Donald just ran up to him. He's just like, "Oh, you're my favorite Republican. You're the only one who's done nearly as much for me as for black people in America." And Abe was just like awkward, but it was just like, "Okay, please don't John Wilkes Booth me."
Since this is Clone High, Abe, I think what happened is Donald Trump came up to him and was like, "Hey, I know how to pick up babes."
Oh yeah, you're right. But I'll get you Cleopatra.
Yeah, Lincoln didn't ask for his credentials or what that meant.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. And then our other alliance is basically everyone but Donald Trump.
As it should be.
And who else is missing from this alliance? Oh
It's
no,
gotta-
George Washington.
Jefferson and Obama must be having an awkward time right now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think the fact that George Washington is 12 stories tall has just alienated him from the rest of the group.
I mean, yeah, he's a big boy. Okay, so let's move in. The Vice President's Tribe. Aaron Burr and Andrew Johnson have a minor disagreement. Probably trying to figure out who's the shittiest vice president.
Andrew Johnson kept wanting to know why Aaron Burr was so squirrely.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why aren't you confident in your shittiness?
I don't know, just figure your shit out, man. And I mean, I don't really remember anything about Andrew Johnson. His stats are mostly just whatever worked out. So if he ends up winning, it's just because he's so unnoteworthy and uninteresting as a person, besides, you know, just being a flaming pile of shit, that I didn't do anything. But he's impressing the rest of the team. So good job. What's he doing to impress everyone?
I mean, wait, sorry. What's Andrew Johnson doing to impress everyone?
Yes.
He's talking about how he managed to be impeached and also purchase Alaska.
Okay. Cool. Everybody loves Alaska. And Teddy Roosevelt's impressing the rest of the team. He definitely found a moose on the island and is now writing it about.
I think he started talking about the Gilded Age, and they all got jealous.
Okay, that makes sense. He's just like, guys, what have you done? We're on the VP team, but I'm still on the fucking Mount Rushmore, and they're like, that's cool. Is that important? And he's like, some people. I was played by Robin Williams. What about you?
They're all just like, who the fuck is Robin Williams?
So on the President's Tribe, I'm afraid George Washington's gonna go home, but I really fucking hope it's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, I think George Washington really outed himself by being a 12-foot tall laser statue.
I mean, he threw a knife into heaven and can kill with a stare.
Wouldn't you get rid of him? I would.
He killed his sensei in a duel, and he didn't say why. I have to keep pulling the quotes because we don't have much more of George Washington.
He saves the children, but not the British children.
Fuck the British children anyway. First vote, George Washington.
He also has terrible teeth and bad breath. So.
Emperor Kuzco, Donald Trump. What the fuck?
Okay.
Trump.
No.
No.
This is the only time we will chant it, when we want him to get voted out.
3 votes Trump, 2 votes Kuzco, 2 votes Washington.
Ooh.
3 votes left.
Oh no.
Oh, good. It's a tie between Donald Trump and George Washington.
Oh, shit.
Okay. The Electoral College is going to fuck us, isn't it?
Ooh.
Trump. Okay, Trump is voted out 8-0 in the tie. Thank God.
Beautiful. Good.
So, yeah. So Donald Trump voted for Kuzco and George Washington voted for Kuzco because neither of them were in the alliance of everyone but Donald Trump and George Washington. And thank God we have flushed the turd. Trump is gone. So, because I was like, if he outlasted Joe Biden in Anime Survivor, I'd be terrified for the election results instead of just cautiously terrified. So, they got rid of him, the shittiest guy on their team. If anybody's listening to us and is a Trump supporter, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
I am surprised that Trump did not vote Obama first.
right?
in order of darkness.
Well, he probably voted out George Washington because he figures if Washington is gone, he can cement his legacy as the best president ever.
Yeah. That's true.
Also, he probably, while next to George Washington, kept feeling like George Washington was calling him out by just existing.
Sounds about right. So, let's move on.
Yeah.
We've got the Everybody Alliance, though Andrew Jackson looks a little shaky on it.
Well, he's trying to figure out how he can cane about half of them right now and who to challenge to a duel.
I mean, I think his main target though is he wants to get merged into a tribe with John C. Calhoun so he can hang him.
Oh, definitely.
And then on the vice president's tribe, they still don't have an alliance. The presidents win immunity. Presumably, without Trump, they were able to actually concentrate. It's like when the Batman tribe voted out Joker, and then everything started going well for them.
Well, because Trump didn't have Twitter, so he just kept speaking his tweets at them.
And they were just like, dude, stop shouting retweet Patriot Lord 69.
He was like, at Barack Obama, you are a fraud, like every 10 minutes.
President Trump, can you stop retweeting 6X Hammer 666?
No, he can't.
He just kept going, Q, Q, Q.
Yep. So Andrew Jackson and Thomas Jefferson bond slightly.
Oh, that's not hard to see.
No, I mean, Andrew Jackson's just like, you bought the land and I saved it. Thomas
Jefferson's just like, as long as I get to do what I want with human beings, I don't care.
No, Thomas Jefferson is like, thanks for finally getting rid of the fucking bank.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like you killed Hamilton in a way I never could.
This is the anti-bankers alliance.
This
Good
is the
form.
trade. This is the Trade Federation from Star Wars.
Yeah.
It is also the anti-Lin-Manuel Miranda brigade. So
Yeah.
I gotta watch out for that too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't have him.
No,
And then Abe Lincoln's impressing the rest of the team.
by being tall,
Yeah.
just by being tall, and also he's
Yeah, but-
explaining
but
the number
like-
of times he lost an election.
Yeah, but like George Washington's on that team and he's fucking 12 stories tall.
That's true, but okay, fine. I think it's more about the number of times he lost an election.
Okay, but from the sole of his shoes to the top of his stovepipe hat, how tall do you think Abraham Lincoln was?
20 feet.
Yeah, if you include the stovepipe hat, he's got to be at least 20 feet.
Actually,
Yeah.
the hat he's wearing does make him taller than statue George Washington.
Yeah.
So that
makes
makes him a minor
Chad
kaiju,
is right.
right?
We have a tall people alliance. Blake, it's us.
Yes, it is. Oh,
Because I'm 6'3", you're what? 6'6"?
6'5".
6'5". Okay, so this is me and Blake chilling about being tall. What's funny is Abe Lincoln was in an alliance with Trump, and Trump got voted out. So now he switched to George Washington.
Well, because Trump explained what he did to women, and Abe got intensely uncomfortable.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Chad is all aboard Teddy Roosevelt's moose. Not
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt, just the moose.
I mean, I
it
think
makes
that's
sense that Abe would be closer aligned with Biden because they both have dead kids in their lifetime.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's dark.
that's dark.
Yeah,
But
well,
also
yeah, what
very
the fuck?
true. Yeah, but I think they'd also be close with any president from the 17 or 1800s. That's pretty par for the course back then. So John Adams and John C. Calhoun bond slightly. Is this just a John thing? Like, oh, you're John? I'm John too. Or do you think Adams is just jealous over that, like, those luscious locks?
I think it's jealousy, but I also think that John Adams was a melancholy man, and he really respects the rage, depression that John C. Calhoun has on his face.
I mean, Calhoun looks like someone who just saw someone murder his child in front of him.
He is Liam Neeson at the beginning of Taken.
Except even more racist.
He
Yes.
is also Liam Neeson while talking about wanting to go after random black people.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
It's gonna get dark. I've already, like, there was already a chat message with, like, racial slurs. It's like someone's in the mood. I deleted it. It was exciting.
Oh.
And Mike Pence and Teddy Roosevelt have a major fight, thank God.
Yeah.
Honestly, anything. It would be over anything involving Mike Pence.
Yeah. Teddy looked at him, he's like, what the fuck did you do to the clean air?
It's like, what do you mean my parks are dying?
What'd you do to Yosemite, Mike?
What do you mean the Boy Scouts don't have anywhere clean to camp?
Yeah. What do you mean there are no mountain lions for me to hunt, Mike?
Why are you trying to get rid of the Antiquities Act?
Fuck you, Mike.
Mike, where's my antitrust legislation? Where is it?
Yeah, Mike, what do you mean you're letting Walmart run free? Like,
What do you
Teddy
mean you
would-
were like Walmart run America?
I mean, to be fair, Teddy Roosevelt busted department stores as a trust back when he was president, so he would hate Walmart.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
base thing ever.
He would just fucking take Jeff Bezos and guillotine his ass.
He would have had Facebook made illegal by now.
I think Yzma is to the left of Mike Pence.
Sure.
It's I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy to do. And Yzma straight tried to assassinate her political opposition.
You mean her running mate?
Yeah. They're the same thing for her. So which vice president goes home?
Mike Pence.
I agree because I want it to be Mike Pence.
That's my only reason.
Okay.
I mean, now that I'm
Yeah.
looking at the history of John C. Calhoun, I've got to say there are worse people on this cast. But yeah, Mike Pence.
Yeah, no, John C. Calhoun is terrible, but like he jumped around like with every
Yeah.
ticket he could find. Whoever promised him the most racism.
It's a doozy.
Yeah. So anyway, Aaron Burr, Mike Pence. Mike Pence goes home in a 9-1 vote.
I mean, this is
Damn.
we're just foreshadowing Tuesday, right?
Yeah, this is my favorite Tuesday imaginable.
God.
We might need this come Wednesday. We might need this memory.
Don't fucking
It
say
looks like
that.
Mike Pence will have to actually RSVP to Mayor Pete's invitation, to brunch.
Yeah, but he'll just like try to trap Pete in like a lightning cage and shock the gay out of him.
Oh my god.
Alright, God, this alliance is just too big. Teddy Roosevelt needs to show up and bust that trust, so then George Washington has a chance. And then Aaron Burr finds a hidden immunity idol, which presumably is his dueling gun against Hamilton. Or, I don't know, a good smile. And then Joe Biden has the legacy advantage still. So the presidents win immunity again, proving once and for all. Really, with Donald Trump gone, George Washington was able to just do whatever the fuck he does. He just gallantly strolled through the whole challenge. They built a puzzle. I mean, George Bush didn't build the puzzle. Let's be honest. It was all William McKinley. He's good at puzzles, right, guys?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. No one knows anything about William McKinley except he was killed by leftists.
He was killed by people who would be associated with anarchists, and it's probably like the main reason that what's her face, that one anarchist lady, Emma Goldman, was deported like 3 times.
That's exciting. You are our William McKinley expert. You requested him. This is your fault.
Did I seriously request McKinley?
Yeah.
Oh my
You said you wanted the guy who got assassinated.
I think my exact words is like, who is the guy who got clapped and they blamed on anarchists?
Yeah.
The only guy who's ever made anarchists look cool in history.
Yeah, I mean he's there to help. Otherwise we would have had President Teddy and VP Taft. I mean,
Like, I think McKinley is the only reason that Stalin had to pay any attention to anarchists in the Soviet Union.
that's exciting.
Huh.
I mean, get them attention. So, Andrew Jackson and George W. Bush have a small fight. Cool.
I mean,
God, what would they fight about?
I think this one's pretty simple. Andrew Jackson, while being a lunatic, is very much his own man. And George Bush is just weakness personified. So
Well, I mean, also George W. Bush bailed out the banks, and we know how Andrew Jackson feels about people about bankers.
that's
Well, at
fair.
the same time, George Bush was waiting for his turn at the Nintendo, and Andrew Jackson was just not willing to give it up.
I don't know why there was a Nintendo on the island, but that sounds right. Andrew Jackson would never let anyone else play the Nintendo.
I also think he asked George Bush what he was wearing. Bush explained it was a flight suit, and Andrew Jackson was terrified by the concept and declared him a witch.
And then tried to deport him to Oklahoma.
Exactly. Where all the witches go.
Yes. Oklahoma is for natives and witches. John Kennedy and William McKinley bond strongly. Oh, God. So this is Assassination Crew.
Yeah, the shared trauma is real.
Oh, where'd your bullet land in your chest? Mine went through my head. And then George Washington has a major meltdown, which makes sense given he's powered by radiation. And then Andrew Jackson leaves the alliance. and a new alliance forms between Andrew Jackson, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and William McKinley.
Now I'm sad I didn't get that. I didn't read that one book that put that cracked author on a no-fly list for. I think the subject, the name title of this book is "Can You Fight This President?"
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, O'Brien wrote it.
Yeah.
It was like I can beat up the president, or like how to beat up the president, or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably bad.
And he's probably way more well researched than the stream is.
Yeah, I mean, he knows way. We should have had him as a guest. Why didn't you book him for this episode? He would have been great.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, Donald. What the fuck, man?
I dropped the ball. That's why I'm unemployed right now.
Yeah. You and half of chat. So anyway, our new alliance. I vote we call this old school. I don't know. Has Thomas Jefferson been in a duel? Because I do want to call them the duelers. William McKinley just didn't know he was in a duel at the time.
I mean, let's frame it this way. It was in a period of time where most people by the age of 12 had fired a gun at someone. So let's just say it's the dueling alliance.
Okay.
Ooh, it should be, let's make it a Yu-Gi-Oh pun.
What fucking part of the bullet?
No, like what is the dueling? What's that frame they used? The phrase they used to say?
Disc?
Or was it Duel Masters? What was the fucking term?
Oh, Duel Masters, I think.
Yeah.
The things are called dual discs.
I think we should call them the Duel Masters.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. They're the dual masters.
And they're looking for the Millennium Items.
Are they gonna find the Millennium Falcon?
They believe it is time to duel.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon is solid gold in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just want to say we should congratulate Lacuna Craft because he does have an interview this Wednesday, and we all wish you luck.
Good luck on your interview.
Best of luck, Lacuna Craft.
As you know, I'm actually incapable of saying nice things, so I'm just going to stop talking. Teddy Roosevelt's impressing the rest of the team by getting a job interview next Wednesday. Good job, Teddy. And then Aaron Burr and Joe Biden form an alliance.
I think that Teddy actually just showed everyone how to make fire.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because he's an outdoorsman. He knows what he's doing.
He did. And then he went into the ocean and wrestled a shark and then brought it ashore as food. And then, what the fuck do Aaron Burr and Joe Biden have? Like, why would they form an alliance?
Where's Aaron Burr from?
What do you mean?
I'm asking. Is he from Delaware or something?
No, New York.
Okay.
But Joe Biden probably thought he was from Delaware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron Burr's like, I know of Delaware, and Joe Biden's like, oh, we'll be best friends.
Joe Biden had a senile moment where he thought he was from, like, he went to NYU or something. And instantly bonded with Aaron Burr.
Well, let's be honest. Joe Biden is old enough. He was around during the Revolution.
Yes.
They were probably bros.
He remembers the idea behind, what was the Sixth Amendment? What about quartering troops? What was the amendment about quartering troops?
I thought that was 4.
4, okay. I knew it was an even number. He's old enough to remember the Fourth Amendment.
Okay. Who the fuck's going home?
I
don't know. Let's find out.
At this point, Andrew Johnson.
Dick Cheney goes home.
What a dick.
Well, then.
It's the Third Amendment.
So the reason for that
we're constitutionally insufficient.
The reason for that is everyone felt inadequate during PE. Because in a locker room, they all saw what Dick was bringing to the table. And, they just had to vote him off the out, for their own safety.
I would like.
If they're voting someone out based on penis size, why the fuck did they keep LBJ?
That's true. Also, I would like to posit a different reason, which is they all have intense issues with cyborgs, and he does have a robot heart.
Yeah, that's true. That's witchcraft. Anyway, I mean,
Gotta
Dick
beat the
Cheney
Psylocke.
was accompanied by noted shit Andrew Johnson and noted shit Yzma. And, like, Yzma and Dick Cheney would be a natural alliance given they both were actually running things behind an incompetent leader.
Indeed.
So that made sense.
And they both probably also wrote memos about why you shouldn't fight a war in Afghanistan or something.
I mean, yeah, Yzma probably did that.
Yeah. I mean, Afghanistan, it brought down, Afghanistan was great. It brought down the Roman Empire or something. It brought down the American Empire.
And the Soviet Union.
And the Soviet Union.
Yeah, it's a bad place to go fight things.
For all we know, it brought down like 5 Persian empires.
When in doubt, just throw yourself at the wall that is Afghanistan. You know, we've got too many alliances on the president's tribe, so we're just going to move on. And then on the vice president's tribe, we have one alliance, which is Joe Biden and Aaron Burr, who are less loyal to each other than previously, which makes sense because it's fucking Aaron Burr. And then the president's winter reward, they get a grill with meat, veggies, and spices. Who's doing the grilling? I feel like John Kennedy and George Bush would be fighting over the grill.
I'm leaning towards George because he's ostensibly from Texas.
Yeah, he's air quotes from Texas.
Right. So he's the most king of the hill out of all these people.
I don't know. He has a pretty shit handshake, and we know how Hank feels about handshakes.
This is true.
But I don't know. I don't know if I want to bring that debate up. There's a lot of argument over who Hank would vote for in this election. And while the answer is obviously Joe Biden, some people are dumb and don't believe that.
Right. Yeah, he's a traditional Republican, and yeah, this is so palatable to Hank.
Yeah. Also, the fact that Joe Biden isn't going around calling everyone a rapist.
Right. Do you think Hank supported the war in Iraq?
Yeah, Hank probably would.
He probably did.
Presidents also win immunity, shocking nobody. With Trump gone, they can just run this table. They've got George Washington, who, again, is 12 stories tall and made of radiation.
And they have Lincoln with a hat that makes him 19 stories tall.
No, 20 feet tall, Blake.
No, he's 12
With
stories.
that hat, he's a lesser kaiju.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got lost. Ignore me.
So Obama and Kuzco bond strongly. They're both very charismatic. And that's all I have. I don't know.
This makes me very worried about Occupy Tecopayotl or something.
I mean, I would like to note Obama has a 1 in temperament because of all the drone strikes.
God.
Also, because like if I gave him a 5, which is what I wanted to, his stats would have been broken. So it's like, fuck it, Obama gets a 1. He's gonna drone strike everybody. He's like Gandhi in Civilization. It's just a rollover.
Yeah.
And then George Washington abandons the Dual Masters Alliance.
I mean, he found all the Millennium Pieces. He doesn't need them anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah, he does have the most Pegasus hair out of all of them.
And he found the Blue Eyes White Dragon, so.
Mm-hmm.
He found all of Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Yeah, in fact, he's riding a Blue Eyes White Dragon right now. So Aaron Burr and Yzma bond slightly, which makes sense since both of them are treacherous monsters.
Yeah.
And both are whiny as hell.
Yeah, both of them suck.
Yep.
They both also attempted political assassinations.
They did.
There, it's true.
And Aaron Burr was successful.
Yeah.
And then Joe Biden and Teddy Roosevelt find something in common.
I mean, dead children.
They both kind of want to pack the court.
Dead. Oh, wait, no, they
Hopefully.
both lost a wife young as well.
Jeez, this is just Joe Biden's tragedy in
Yeah.
5 parts. No, if we keep honing in on his tragedies, he's going to lose.
It could also be that they both know how to overstay their welcome in interesting ways.
Yeah, this is that makes except maybe Teddy should have overstayed his welcome. Maybe Woodrow Wilson was a bad president.
That is possible.
Controversial take.
I mean, if you show the birth of a nation in the White House, doesn't it make you a bad president by definition?
Yes.
I mean, sure. He was also incapacitated for a good chunk of his presidency, so there's that.
Well, then we had the first woman president.
That's true.
Woodrow Wilson is proof that if you're just too much racism, you go vegetable.
Okay, why is Donald Trump still? I mean, I was going to say cocaine, but he's not.
Carrot.
But he's not a vegetable. Do you think it's just cocaine that's making him go ver?
Cocaine and steroids.
Cocaine and steroids. Okay, which vice president is going home today? The only alliance is Joe Biden and Aaron Burr. So
I'm gonna go with Aaron Burr.
He has an immunity idol, though.
Okay, but
That doesn't.
LBJ
Aaron Burr is an idiot. He's not gonna play it right.
What, Donald?
What's LBJ done to solidify his position in?
Absolutely nothing. Probably like some behind-the-scenes shit that we haven't noticed.
I mean, it doesn't sound like he's whipped out a stick or anything.
No. He will if they vote him out, though. He'll dick slap all of them in one fell swoop. It's a fucking elephant trunk, man.
It's a real Zweihander.
I think Andrew Johnson is gone for no other reason than besides I want him gone. But
I forgot. Is Johnson antebellum or postbellum?
He was Lincoln's VP.
Okay.
So he succeeded Lincoln and then kind of did what Lincoln wanted, but had a lot of sympathies towards the Confederacy. So
he was a dumb centrist in the 19th century.
Yeah. He was a shitty centrist in the midst of a civil war. So, I mean, we don't have opinions, so let's just see. John Adams. Paul Giamatti's been voted out.
No.
With
Jefferson
Yzma
did the
voting
job.
out Johnson, Adams voting out Johnson, and Calhoun voting out Johnson. So Yzma is again outside of the vote.
He didn't have enough big dick energy for the rest.
Didn't. So I need to change people now. Forget who I was going to support with John. I'm on Team Thomas Jefferson now. I'm going to Louisiana Purchase my way to victory. That, or should I be on William McKinley's team? Because someone needs to root for him.
I'm very surprised Andrew Jackson isn't in here. Oh wait, he is.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can't see his face, so I don't recognize his face from the 20.
Yeah, that's fair. I figured that he's more recognizable killing a man than on money.
That's wrong.
Can we just
I can't buy pizza with killing a man, but I can buy pizza with a $20 bill.
I mean, it depends who you kill.
Yeah, and it depends. Like, you can definitely acquire pizza by killing a man. Like,
if you order a pizza and then that man shows up, instead of paying that man, you kill him.
Unless you tell the government they could make a lot of money by killing a bunch of people in the global south.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, you can buy a pizza by killing a man as long as the pizza is produced in the global south.
Okay, so I think we can update an age-old adage.
Okay.
You kill a man, you get pizza for a day. You tell the U.S. government to kill people, you get pizza for the rest of your life.
Okay, I vote we declare Italy the global south. Okay, so
they don't count for being too useful during the years of lead. No, they don't count as global south because they were too useful during the years of lead.
No,
I
want to redeclare them as the global south so we can extort them for pizza. It's pizza time.
Pizza time?
Pizza time.
I'm assuming you haven't seen the viral video titled "It's Pizza Time."
I have by Shmoyo. The song.
I have not.
The one with all the green duct tape.
Oh no, I've just seen the song. It's Pizza Time. It's good. It's they songify Spider-Man, the original.
The one I'm talking about is a parody of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
God damn it!
Oh,
They would have good pizza time. Anyway, we have new tribes. Our first tribe is President's Tribe, and it's Aaron Burr, who would love to be a president, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, who will hopefully become a president, John Kennedy, and LBJ. Next, we have vice presidents, which is now Abe Lincoln, George W. Bush, Yzma, Teddy Roosevelt, and Thomas Jefferson. And then the prime minister's tribe of Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, Emperor Kuzco, George Washington, John C. Calhoun, and William McKinley. So Andrew Jackson and John C. Calhoun are now on the same tribe. Let's see how that plays out. I forgot to make them hate each other. I'm sorry, everybody.
Max, I think you misspelled McKinley.
I don't care.
I mean, oh no.
Who cares? You think I put work into this? I rolled this up while doing phone banking earlier today. I did the whole thing while phone banking. Yeah.
You and Bernie Sanders are the only two people on Earth campaigning for Biden, and I gotta applaud you.
Actually, no, I was doing phone banking for down ballot races in California.
Me too.
Would have rather done it for Biden, but I have to do a lot of phone banking for work. So the like 60 hours I would have rather dedicated to other races, I'm instead dedicating to state races.
Yeah, when you work for the legislature, you're forced to do a lot of work for legislative campaigns.
Yep, they're volunteering us what to do.
I'm going to share a picture of a magic card in chat that describes Mac's life work. So carry on.
Okay. Anyway, Obama finds a hidden immunity idol.
I would like to point out I am stuck in the same box he is in.
his drones found it for him.
Yeah, the drones. So on this tribe, Obama and Aaron Burr have idols. Joe Biden has the legacy advantage. Our alliances are Obama and Kennedy, and Aaron Burr and Joe Biden.
That's an alliance.
Yeah. It was the one alliance from the vice presidents. As a note, I did factor in relationships between the presidents and their VPs. So, like, Obama and Biden have an unbreakable bond.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron Burr and Thomas Jefferson fucking hate each other.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, as it should. And then Vice President's tribe, no idols. Abe Lincoln, Bush, and Jefferson are together against who gives a shit. And then on the Prime Minister's tribe, we've got William McKinley. Yeah, McKinley.
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 You made him sound more Celtic. Bravo.
You know, I'm trying to add some pizzazz. The L got shot back in his name during the assassination. Anyway, we've got Kuzco and McKinley versus Washington versus Jackson and McKinley.
Because you used the black and white photo, I can't actually tell who's like
McKinley's
right
the one
team.
with the big white like around him getting shot.
I know, it's just because it's black and white, and you know how like it'll decolor ones that are like, oh, they're not in the right team for this alliance to be relevant to them right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get you. Anyway, okay. So Aaron Burr and Lyndon B. Johnson bond slightly over. I mean, I think Burr just looks up at Johnson as someone who is in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. Because that's where he wanted to be, the room where it happened.
He wants so badly for his life to be something that Aaron Sorkin makes movies about.
Aaron Burr would love to be the topic of an Aaron Sorkin film. Thanks, Aaron Sorkin, for ruining the trial of the Chicago 7. I appreciate it.
Hey, speedy dialogue and walk and talks are great for trial room dramas.
I liked it, but like also, yeah, it's fucking Aaron Sorkin. He's kind of a dumbass.
I love how he admitted in the foreword to like some book about the Chicago 7. He didn't know anything about it until like Spielberg approached him about a movie about that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's pretty standard for him, though. He doesn't know a lot about the things he writes on until the minute before.
I have no choice but to stand the transparency.
I didn't have a lot of like, oh, Aaron Sorkin's great left in me. But when he said, oh, if I wrote the election, I'd have all the Republicans march into Trump's office and say, sorry, sir, it's over, after he tried to overturn the election results. I'm just like, you fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do
It's
that.
not 1970 whatever anymore. Like you can't just like have people walk up to the president in the same party as the president and say, "Hey, we got to wrap it up."
Yeah. You think Mitch McConnell has standards?
I mean, to be fair, this is a guy who thought the show Newsroom was a good idea, so it's all.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, we all did at some point.
No, some of us didn't. Some of us were aware of how bad that was going to be right away.
I enjoyed the first season, and I watched all of it, but I did not enjoy anything after the first season.
I was infuriated.
Olivia Munn has to make $1 somehow.
Yeah.
Wait, that's him making $1?
No, that was Olivia Munn getting her money.
Oh, well, okay, fine.
I mean, without G4, what she got.
That's fair.
Yeah. All she has is pretending to yell in Japanese on a pretend news show.
Yeah.
It's fair.
And then Barack Obama and John Kennedy have a small fight. I mean, I think they're just they both have like it's their cadence, and it's hard for them to understand each other. I don't know.
No, it's very simple. One deserved to go to Harvard. The other had a father who went there. So there you go.
I was gonna say actually Kennedy was a little concerned that Obama might have been more Irish than him.
Hey, do you guys know that Cotton Mather was a Harvard alum?
Who?
Jesus.
Cotton fucking Mather.
I don't know who that is.
Salem witch trials. Cotton Mather.
Yep. This is my point. Yep.
Sounds like a great school. Anyway, Aaron Burr has abandoned Joe Biden and formed a new alliance with Barack Obama.
What?
So yeah, did you also know that Henry Kissinger was a Harvard alum?
Yeah, it's very easy to point out that Harvard produces garbage monsters
That just murder people and make money off of it.
I don't want to bury us bringing up Henry Kissinger to shit on him, since that's like the whole point of Anime Survivor. But we need to discuss that Aaron Burr just abandoned Joe Biden for Barack Obama.
Well, Aaron Burr knows that Joe Biden got most of his big dick energy recently from Barack Obama, so
This is just like
Straight to the source.
yeah,
he's just fucking fame hounding.
exactly.
He's like, well, Biden's just trying to be president. Obama was president.
Also, I should point out the minute Aaron Burr joined an alliance with Obama, the Secret Service detail tripled.
Good.
You're like, we don't know what he's thinking, but we got to protect him.
Yeah. So the presidents win immunity and the prime ministers win immunity. So the vice presidents are going to go to tribal council.
Exactly.
Part of me is sad we don't have actual like prime ministers from parliamentary systems in this bracket.
That would be lovely.
We could do that next time.
We could.
We won't, but we could. During Canada's election, we'll do the Canadian politicians. Stephen Harper versus
No.
Justin
It's
Trudeau.
going to be like all the non-American English-speaking countries. It's going to be like Nigel Farage versus Justin Trudeau.
Oh God.
You've just given like
and
Blake
the
a
Iron
massive-
Lady versus the Falklands.
just the Falkland Islands. George Bush has a major meltdown. That's all that happens.
He declared mission accomplished, and then he was told it's actually not.
He hit the he hit the swap, and he's like, I won. And then they're like, no, you didn't. He's like, oh man.
He saw the Fission mailed screen in Metal Gear Solid 2 and thought he won the game.
See, the thing is, he's used to being a legacy and like living a good life, and now he's on a fucking island, and it's just not working out for
Hey,
him.
he faked living on a farm for
There's
like a whole 5 years.
there's no baseball
Wait,
team.
Wait, so he has something in common with Paris Hilton then?
Yeah, he is Paris Hilton.
Also, guys, there's no baseball team for him to buy here.
Yeah. Andrew Jackson finds a hidden immunity idol, though, which is fucking terrifying.
It's a caning rod.
It's the old hickory.
Found Old Hickory. And then...
I think it's just a dead Indian.
like in Tribal Council, he just drops a dead native in front of
No.
Fro.
It's the
He's
mummified.
like, I claim my immunity.
It's the mummified Central American king that Fry winds up eating as beef jerky in Futurama.
Huh? Yeah. And then the President's Alliance dissolves. So the big 7-person alliance is gone now. So who's going home on vice presidents? I think it's George W. Bush, since he just threw a tantrum.
Or
Yeah.
Or Yzma.
Or Yzma.
I mean, that'd be cool too.
I think it's most likely Bush. Yzma has too much suave.
She's got that purple going for her. That's pretty important.
Yeah.
At least
It's a
to
very
me.
royal color. You cannot leave the palace wearing purple.
Yeah. You can't let the commoners know. The commoners only know of 2 colors, red and brown.
Yeah.
That's fair,
you know,
but it's
Can't
blood
let
and
Hawk
blood.
just get the color purple, or else you'll just have anarchy.
Yeah. Yeah, if they know they can look good, we're just fucked. So Bush,
Yzma.
it's
I'm
Abe.
on, I'm on team. Get Bush out of here.
Abe
Wow.
Lincoln's gone.
Okay.
This is very upsetting.
This is incredible.
Oh man,
Yeah, Bush and Jefferson betrayed him. I mean, Jefferson makes sense, but Bush.
Man, the Lincoln Project's on suicide watch right here.
What's George Conway gonna do now?
Join the Wilkes Booth Project?
I mean, I think we need to rename these for the Wilkes Booth Project.
man, how is Abe gonna get Cleo now if he doesn't look cool having gone through Survivor?
Well, I mean, he got like 3rd place the first time he played.
Wait,
Yeah,
no. We should, and this is horrible, but we should name it the room where it happened.
No, that's where Aaron Burr gets voted out.
Wait. Hear me out. The room where it happened, Ford's Theater.
I mean, I agree just because the colon was such a common name, was like a naming convention in Clone High, so that does pay homage to that.
And it pays homage to the death of Lincoln.
I don't care about that as much. I just want to reference Clone High.
Bye.
So on the President's Tribe, we've still got idols and legacy advantages, and Aaron Burr and Obama as an alliance.
you know, Max, Clone High did like to reference Abe Lincoln's death.
I know.
Just saying.
I love the
What
scene
channel
where
was
he's just
Clone
like, I
High
don't
on?
know what's keeping me from a career in public service, and behind him is just like the goriest image of him getting assassinated.
Wait, Max, what channel was Clone High on?
MTV. I don't
MTV.
know, man.
Is MTV.
I downloaded a BitTorrent of it back in like 2006, and I still
Are you
have it.
Are you asking what channel it was originally on?
Yeah.
MTV.
Cartoon Network.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was MTV.
Yeah.
Oh, because I
Okay,
could have
sounds
sworn
like-
I saw it on Cartoon Network.
It was a Canadian show.
Okay.
And yeah, I miss
Did
it.
you guys ever, speaking of MTV, did you ever guys watch Mission Hill?
Yes, I
No.
saw Mission Hill when it was on Adult Swim.
Yeah, same.
The
On
show
MTV,
that-
it was called The Downtowners, and because there was another MTV reality TV show that just had the name the Downtown in its name or something,
Mhm.
they had to change their names, and so after that, they made a episode where they were punking on MTV for having too many reality TV shows,
Mhm.
and there's a reality TV show that took place in Mission Hill, and they were just causing havoc with the show.
But don't do that. But bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. It's the only
I think you
reference
mean
remember.
I think you mean Bling Blong.
Bling Blong. You're right. And also the one character whose entire job was to figure out how to market to millennials.
Yes.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
I miss Mission Hill, though. Andrew Jackson and McKinley are still in an alliance, but I really feel like Jackson's going to betray him any minute now. I mean, the images line up. We have a reward. No one gives a shit. And then we
Apparently,
have...
Bill Oakley's on Twitter, and he's amazing.
Is he the creator of Mission Hill?
Yes.
Okay.
His Abby is Mission Hill style.
Oh, good. It should be. Anyway, it looks like the President's Tribe loses, so unfortunately the Prime Ministers are doing very well, which I think just demonstrates how a parliamentary government, preferably with a proportional electoral system, would be better for us.
Sure.
But, you know, I can drink. Shut the fuck up, Blake.
Sure. You know what? And wouldn't it be great if we threw out the Electoral College? Go to hell. Let's move forward.
And then get rid of the Senate. I'm just so, like...
I mean, let's just keep going. Our dreams are dead. Let's move on. Come on.
I am
Okay.
the Senate.
Joe Biden and John Kennedy form an alliance. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's dull.
They both have that Eastern Seaboard energy.
Yes. The infamous Eastern Seaboard energy.
They're both bound by Lovecraftian magic.
They both like to give massages.
They do, yeah. So Andrew Jackson and George Washington have a minor disagreement. Not shocking at all.
No.
Yeah.
George Washington's like, you said, what about the courts?
Actually, I think George Washington's mostly angry with him over Florida.
I think he's just angry with him about everything. And then Washington has a meltdown. So again, he needed more radiation.
He's also appalled to discover there's more than one political party.
Yeah, he's upset.
He's like, what did I explicitly state?
I mean, to be fair, it happened as soon as he left. He was alive when there were two parties.
Yeah.
There were two parties in his fucking cabinet.
He's just bitter about it. You know, he knew it was happening, but he thought they would just listen to him. But no.
They tried. Anyway, Andrew Jackson abandons Jefferson and McKinley, which, you know, probably good. The Duel Masters now does not have a single master of dueling. It just has Jefferson and a loser.
Hey, it has a tariff powerhouse and a slave owner.
And then a new alliance forms between Andrew Jackson and Burr Cusco, George Washington, and John C. Calhoun.
Oh,
Jesus, what?
Dear God.
What the fuck do we call this?
I think this is Big Dick Summer, is what this is called.
Okay. Big Dick Summer.
We could call it Reactor Meltdown.
No, it's Big Dick Summer, Sam. It's too
All
late.
right.
Who's going home on the President's Tribe?
It's going to be Calhoun.
I think it's going to be Kennedy.
I think it's Aaron Burr.
Yeah, I really want it to
he
be
has
Aaron
he has an
Burr.
idol. Because Kennedy and LBJ also like each other, and Obama and Biden like each other, and Obama's in an alliance with Burr. So I think it's either like Burr or Johnson.
I think it's Kennedy.
I'm just going to say Burr.
Okay.
I want it to be Burr. Just no.
Okay. So Obama plays his idol on himself, so he has drone strike the votes.
There we go.
Any votes against him don't count. And he receives 1, 2, 3 votes.
Yeah.
And Biden is idled out.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, Joe. Well, like good vice president, he fell on his sword for his president.
Yeah. Well, I think Obama put him on the sword this time.
He was like, you keep eating that ice cream cone, and it's really pissing me off.
Yeah. So, let's see. Obama and Burr voted together against Biden.
Jeez.
Wow.
I'm just unhappy
Kennedy
about
and
this.
LBJ. Huh?
I'm just unhappy about this.
But
Okay.
you were voting for Kennedy, right, Sam?
No, I was voting
Oh,
for
I was
Burr.
voting for Kennedy, Max.
No, Sam. I thought you were rooting for Kennedy to win, right?
Of course, I'm rooting for Kennedy.
Kennedy just got the legacy advantage
Doesn't that not do anything?
until the final 6.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's good equity for him.
Uh-huh.
You just use the word equity with Kennedy.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. So let's see. Aaron Burr still has an idol. He found another idol, I guess. Yeah. So Aaron Burr has 2 idols.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of political lifelines. He's going to take out the Shilers. And he's still friends with Obama after all of that. But they voted together, so that makes sense. On the vice president's tribe, fucking nothing. And then on the prime minister's tribe, we still have Big Dick Summer. That's a thing. I'm just moving a little quickly since we haven't even hit the merge yet, and it's been an hour.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay.
So it looks like the vice president's tribe loses, so they'll go back to tribal council. I don't remember who's in it. We'll find out. But it doesn't have Aaron Burr. Obama and Kennedy find something in common. I swear, it's luck of the Irish.
You know what? Sure.
Sure.
Well, actually, it could just be the shirt that says "No Fathers."
I mean,
Considering Obama had an estranged relationship with his father.
what was Kennedy's relationship with his father?
His father wanted his other son to be president, but his son died serving his country.
Okay.
So Kennedy was a disappointment.
So Kennedy was so it was a classic case of wrong kid died.
Essentially, yes. And the sad part is I'm pretty sure Kennedy agreed.
I mean, to be fair, Walk Hard's a great movie, so any reference I can make to that works. Burr has abandoned
So you
Obama.
mean the Venture Brothers was based off of a true story?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Don't do this. Blake still wants
I'm
an
gonna
All
make you
Venture
proud,
Brothers
Dad.
episode.
Can we please wait, Donald? Do you also like Venture Brothers?
I love Venture Brothers.
Well, then I think there's 2 of us who want a Venture Brothers episode, Max.
We're reaching quorum,
Chat,
Max.
back me up on this.
Sam, you love us more.
I have never seen Venture Brothers. I don't know what it is.
Sam is
God
Swiss
damn it,
confirmed.
chat! You fucking suck.
Thank you, Pocket Man.
You're dead to me.
Thank you, Lacuna
Pocket Man,
Craft.
you will be among the kings in heaven.
I feel
Worst
you've
day
been
of my life.
outvoted, Max.
I have.
Lacuna Craft, you will be among the other rulers in heaven. Maybe the Viscounts, maybe
Does
not
this
the
mean
kings.
we have to cancel the Halloween episode for next week?
I mean, the buy count is it's a nice lobby that you get as a buy count. So
I don't understand.
it's like a business class at an airport.
Well, I'm still going to ignore everybody because I still want to do Courage the Cowardly Dog next week for Halloween.
Well, sure. But week after that, give
Yeah.
us.
Week after that, we'll do Venture Brothers.
Thank you.
And we got a
Fuck
new
yes.
alliance, which is Obama working with Kennedy and Johnson. Can we just call this the Democrats?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
I just like the idea of Kennedy and Johnson being next to each other again.
Yeah.
And Johnson looking at Kennedy going, I was 1,000 times better than you will ever have been.
Reunited, and it feels so
Johnson
good.
gives off the energy that he would be way more progressive on civil rights legislation than Obama ever would have been. If Obama would have been president in 1965, he would have given so many concessions to Goldwater, or his wing, the Democrats.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
and also Johnson gives off the energy of, I have enough information on my opponents that I can force them to submit to my demands.
he was
uh,
also
back-
very
backed up.
motivated
Well, it
by the
wasn't just
death
by
of
fiat.
Kennedy to get that shit done.
Okay, so Johnson didn't just have it by fiat. He would all of his stuff was backed up by his dick size.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is
Right.
Obama just needs a bigger dick.
Yes.
So we need to get Biden a penis transplant.
Can we
Uh,
also Can we also
Can
just
we wait? Can we exhume LBJ and give Biden his penis?
Yeah, it'll be like passing off the mantle of leadership in Transformers.
Yes.
also the Allspark?
The Allspark.
Also,
The
The
LBD.
Allcock.
can we clarify that the Alcock that we're speaking of is actually the FBI, with which Lyndon Johnson had pretty tight control over to get the information he was provided.
So you're telling me that LBJ was totally topping J. Edgar Hoover, and that's why he was able to get everything done.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yes.
This is the weirdest. Okay, we have a new alliance.
This is a great lore we've created for history.
Yeah. So
This alliance is more appropriate.
Andrew Johnson, Kuzco, and Calhoun form an alliance. Even though Jackson, Kuzco, and Calhoun are already in an alliance together. So there's with Washington. So there's Big Dick Summer. Is this Big Dick Winter?
Can we just
This
call
is-
this Johnson and Johnson?
But it's Jackson.
That's true.
But I'm okay. We can call this alliance Johnson and Jackson, a family assassination company.
Kuzco is consulting as a failed victim of assassination.
Yeah, he's maybe he's trying to like make Jackson see the error in his ways. I don't know. Can we agree that George Bush is going home this time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Look,
got a
George Bush went home. He did it. So, because a lot of things happened there. Yzma got 2 votes and Teddy Roosevelt got 2 votes. So there was a tie. So everyone re-voted. At which point Yzma and Teddy each got 1 vote, which meant George Bush and Thomas Jefferson went to rocks. Whoever drew the bad rock was eliminated, and that person was George Bush.
Jesus. What?
So we were right. George Bush went home, just with extra steps. So I'd like to call this action Al Gore's revenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, bear, pig strikes again.
Thank God. So yeah, George Bush and Teddy Roosevelt voted out Yzma, and Yzma and Jefferson voted out Teddy Roosevelt.
Joe Sixpack has fallen.
I mean, I think we're all okay with that.
I think so too.
So we've hit the merge, and we are now on the tribe of the monarchs, because I realized that this name would piss off George Washington the most. So, cool. It's exciting, right? We made it to the merge, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So much legacy, so little time.
I can't wait to immediately lose George Washington.
So, Aaron Burr finds the reward sealer, which does nothing. So, Aaron
Yeah.
Burr has 2 idols. Andrew Jackson has an idol, and John Kennedy has the legacy advantage.
This bodes well.
Our alliances...
Kennedy.
Huh?
I just said Kennedy.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Just stay out of small airplanes
Yeah. So
and limos.
Jefferson and McKinley are in an alliance.
And
This is
cars in general.
what remains of the dual masters. We've got Andrew Jackson, Kuzco, Washington, and Calhoun, which is Big Dick Summer. We have Obama, Kennedy, and Johnson, which is the Democrats. And then we have Jackson, Johnson, Kuzco, and Calhoun, which is Johnson and Johnson, a family company.
Johnson and Johnson, a family dynasty.
What?
Family Dynasty.
That's true. Okay. Our first challenge is called Fools in the Rain. Kuzco wins, which makes sense. He's very good at crying in the rain.
He is a fool, and it was raining. He won.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I want to imagine he gave the speech from the end of Blade Runner.
What's
I'll
that
have you
speech?
know that Kuzco has the most experience out of all these people as a platform protagonist. There was an Emperor's New Groove computer game that came as a demo on the Emperor's New Groove bonus features. And, if nobody else here has any platform experience, he's got this in the bag.
So you're saying the Fools in the Rain, which it tells us nothing about, is actually they have to sit down and play a platformer game, and that's the immunity challenge. Okay.
Which, in theory, Kuzco has the most experience in.
Oh wait, and do they have to keep the TV and the console dry and it's raining above them while they're playing the platformer? So they have to construct waterproofing and then beat the level.
Yeah. Let's go to Ponch's Hill.
This is the dumbest immunity challenge. I love it so much.
So the Emperor's New Groove came out in 2000. You're telling me they thought enough to have a platforming game built into the DVD?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing wasn't uncommon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Disney has money.
Okay, some of us couldn't afford DVDs at that time, okay? I'm just impressed.
Older
Okay.
DVDs had a lot of special features like that.
Mm.
It was, there was an entire video game console. It was shit, but there was a video game console based entirely around DVD extras being playable games.
That's sad.
Oh yeah, it was a terrible console. I mean, I admittedly like the concept of DVDs that had shitty games on them, and that being a way to get games on it was a cool concept. It just didn't work because why would it?
Mm-hmm.
Buy a PS
Video games
I'm
running
just
on
saying.
your...
I only brought this up because I think Kuzco has a bit of an advantage here. Because as long as any challenge here resembles a video game challenge, Kuzco has first, hand experience.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So
Okay.
Yzma and Kennedy have a major fight. I think he found out that Yzma actually paid. I don't remember his name.
Yzma kept bringing up Kennedy's sister and wanted to know how she was doing.
Why would Yzma do that? Is she threatening someone?
Well, because she knew about the lobotomy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna say Yzma. Kennedy found out Yzma was involved with Lee Harvey Oswald.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah. I mean, if she could try to assassinate Kuzco, maybe she tried to assassinate him too. You never know.
She actually knows one of
And this time around, she used more orthodox methods, and she was successful.
I mean, I think Yzma's cute. Let's be honest.
I think John Kennedy just takes the fact that she tried to assassinate someone really personally.
Yeah. No. Yzma tried to did pay Lee Harvey Oswald to assassinate John Kennedy so she could abduct JFK Jr. and train him to be Q.
And also RFK Jr., so he could be anti-vaxxer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she didn't need to do that. That just happened naturally. Or, I don't know. Yeah. And Washington and Yzma have a small
fight. It's like
fight.
Umbrella Academy for cranks.
So Washington and Yzma have a small... I think Washington is on to Yzma and knows she's trying to destroy the country because she is a garbage person. Washington's like, no, you can't start a satanic cult to try to overthrow this country. We're better than this. And Yzma's like, watch me, bro. I'll turn you into a llama. And then Washington just, kicked her apart. He kicked her apart.
Yeah.
I'm going to force Yzma's the originator of
No,
QAnon
he's too
now.
busy because he has to move every 6 months or else the slaves are freed.
Well, I mean, as long as... If they're freed, that's fine, just as long as he doesn't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
after he's dead.
They never don't need their help.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that as soon as you mentioned that he had a meltdown. I think he's very self-conscious about his necessity of his slaves.
Yeah,
Have to move every 6 months.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I gave them freedom at the end of my wife's life. Okay? My wife's life.
Yes. Get it together.
And as we all know, back then, the wife was the primary slave.
I mean, only back then. Ask Phyllis Schlafly. She'd like it to be now too.
Oh,
Jesus.
And Miss Tommy Lauren.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean that and Caitlin Bennett. Anyway, Aaron Burr and Andrew Johnson form an alliance, which makes more sense than anything I've ever seen in my life.
Sure.
Moving on. They both suck. Who's going home? Yzma.
I think it's gonna be Washington.
I think it's gonna be Washington as well.
It probably is, but I'm saying Yzma.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing a trend here.
Uh-huh.
So Roosevelt has too many principles to form an alliance with anybody here.
Yeah.
Yzma, she's too self-driven to form an alliance with anybody here because she thinks they're kind of dead weight. Only Krunk is like a worthwhile assistant here, and he still betrayed her.
Yeah.
Kennedy,
standards.
he can't see anything coming, especially if it's from a grassy knoll. Barack, he cannot take office without losing control of anything within 2 years.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing a trend here.
What's your trend?
The trend is they think they have everything going for them within 3 years, but they're wrong.
Okay.
But who's going home?
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say John Kennedy.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Before we determine who's going home, because I'm worried Yzma will go home, may I please add to Yzma's lore before she potentially disappears?
No.
Please. I have good.
What's happening to Yzma?
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. So we've established that Yzma paid Lee Harvey Oswald to assassinate Kennedy, correct?
Yes.
The fact of the matter, though, is that Yzma
He
is...
paid Krunk.
Wait,
No, Kronk didn't do it. He has standards.
Yzma...
Well, but there was a second shooter, and we don't know who it was. It's probably Krunk.
Oh, it wasn't
It
Kronk.
was probably Krunk's shoulder devil.
Yeah.
So, okay.
No,
Krunk is not-
Kronk and James Franco from 1963 are the same person. Get your shit together. Continue, Blake.
Thank you. Yzma is actually a paid agent of Madame New, who lived in exile in France after her brother-in-law and husband, Diem, were assassinated in South Vietnam because of activities conducted by the Kennedy administration. I think this is a long con from Madame New to get revenge through Yzma in Survivor.
So wait, QAnon is Vietnam's revenge.
It's Madame New's revenge.
Okay. I'm not like I'm overruling, not lore.
Damn you.
I'm lost.
Yzma, Teddy, Washington.
I'm sorry.
Washington.
That is funny if you obsess over conspiracy theories around Kennedy.
Yeah, see, I haven't done that.
Oh, you should. It's lovely.
I'm good. Anyway, we're 6 votes in, 2 for Washington, 2 for Yzma, 2 for Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy.
Jesus.
Yzma, Teddy. Yzma. Teddy goes home in a 6-5-2 vote.
Teddy, no.
You were right, Donald. His morals were too high for him to work with anybody, and it bit him in the ass.
He also wouldn't get off his moose, and it got weird after a while.
He was also stricken with grief after his son died in one of the world wars.
I mean, he was still getting over his wife's death, so let's be honest.
And now he's going to have to get over his moose's death. Anyway.
No, the moose is still there. The moose is the one paying the bills.
When he
because-
got voted out?
What?
No, Teddy is in a funk. He's in a post-employment funk right now, between jobs, and the moose is the only one paying the bills right now.
Yeah,
So-
but
So
Wait,
he's
but
just like, no, so Teddy's just hanging out in Congo hunting
No, but
gorillas, and he's
Max,
going to come
you
back in
just-
4 years.
Max, you just implied, and I think interestingly, that because he was voted off the island, the moose was shot in the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's penniless and without a job, without a moneymaker.
He. No. He has a stuffed moose now. Anyway, Aaron Burr, Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson. Kuzco.
Okay, I think we just implied that Teddy Roosevelt is now committing tax fraud in the moose's name now.
God.
Wait. Wait. Does that make him a colleague of God? What was with the last tax fraud character we had on Survivor? Yoshi.
Yeah. Teddy Roosevelt is that moose is actually Yoshi in a costume.
Still hiding.
Wait, does that mean Teddy Roosevelt is also Mario in a costume?
No, Teddy Roosevelt is bigger than Catter.
Teddy Roosevelt is bigger than Catter, pretending to be an FBI agent, pretending to be a president.
So does that mean there's a Teddy Roosevelt Tanuki suit in Mario 3?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, in a good universe,
Wait,
there would be.
You don't know the cheat code for that? It's 69 nice.
Actually, you just have to
Blazin'
invade
is the Joe
Cuba.
Rogan costume.
So what's actually happening is that because Yoshi has been arrested for tax fraud, he wants leniency on his sentence. So he has to entrap Teddy Roosevelt into tax fraud so that they can arrest him and they'll shorten his sentence on good behavior.
Yoshi's playing some 5D fucking chess, man.
Wait, are you saying this is Fast and the Furious?
I don't know. Sure.
Yoshi Drift.
And also Jackie Chan Adventures?
Hey man, Jackie Chan Adventures is art.
Okay, so how much of his taxes do you think that Shenmue is paid?
None.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
We already know the protagonist of Jackie Chan Adventures was in the Panama Papers. So if Jackie Chan Adventures is in the Panama Papers, what does it mean for Finn? What does it mean for Toru?
Jackie's only in the Panama Papers because he's trying to take him out from the inside. As we all know, Jackie Chan is a paragon of hope and good morals.
Yes.
And outside of his aggressive support for the Chinese government, he is a flawless human being.
Yeah.
Anyway, George Washington wins immunity. He balances on a device. He doesn't actually have to do it long because, again, he lasers everyone to death.
Hey Max, can we have a communist leaders edition of Survivor, anime Survivor at some point in the future?
I have no idea.
I mean, yes, I support this.
Xi Jinping versus Thomas Sankara and Kim Il Sung.
And can they all make fun of Che Guevara?
Yes. Although he will look Chad compared to all of them.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like we can't do
and
real people like the overtly political ones like this more than like once every couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
I mean, we're already overtly political as fuck, but like, it's anime Survivor, not war criminals Survivor. Except when we bring back, though, that would also be a good one. We could bring back Henry Kissinger. Everyone loves him.
Sure, whatever it takes, man, to get it to happen. What is happening in the current game we're playing?
You know, I don't know anymore. Andrew Jackson and William McKinley have a minor disagreement. It is probably over one's notoriety at assassinations and the other's notoriety of being assassinated.
I think Andrew Jackson just walked up to him and said, "You're supposed to be dead. Why aren't you dead?"
And
Yeah,
McKinley
Jackson would
fell.
totally root for the anarchist in this case. I'm totally betting.
Oh yeah. I mean, McKinley had
Andrew
money.
Jackson would have a signed copy of Anarchist Essays by Emma Goldwyn.
And Andrew Jackson. I think my favorite scenario would have been Andrew Jackson during the Civil War. He would have been like, "You fucking what?"
Andrew Jackson would totally 100% do Atlantic Coke off of Emma Goldman's tits.
And Andrew Jackson during the Civil War, the Sherman March that burned Georgia, that would have been 90% of the Northern strategy.
Yeah. No, he would have just.
It would
been
have
like,
just been
"There
burn
is no
Virginia,
South."
burn all. Yeah.
If he had nukes, he would have glassed Mississippi. Just to start.
100%.
Kuzco and Yzma bond strongly. This is a fool.
Oh no, Cusco, not again.
She's gonna turn him back
Cusco
into
wants
a llama.
some spinach puffs, and this is a mistake.
Yeah. Don't eat the spinach puffs, Kuzco.
Kuzco's attracted to danger.
Clearly.
Cusco is going vegan, and that's going to be his downfall.
I was gonna say, I mean, Kuzco's made of pure arrogance. He thinks he can get her this time.
He thinks his vegan CrossFit lifestyle is going to save him.
Oh shit, that's an even worse cult than QAnon. And then John C. Calhoun and Thomas Jefferson bond slightly. I think we all know what that's over.
You're like, remember when you started off your career talking about human rights? Me too. Yeah.
Which human's rights? I don't know. What do you define as human? I don't know.
I didn't write anything. They're liars.
So who's going home? It's not George Washington because he has immunity. I think it's Yzma because I said so.
Can it just be Yzma, please?
I'm still rooting for Aaron Burr to fuck up playing an idol and die.
That would be so sad.
Yeah, but watching Aaron Burr be a starfucker is really funny.
That's true.
It is. He's basically playing Bowser's strategy from Bowser's Winning Game, which was form alliances with people and then abandon them immediately afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the Kissinger method.
Yeah. Who's going home, Donald? Wait, you're right. Oh, something actually happened. Okay, so Andrew Jackson, I was just going to scroll down, and whoever it was, I was going to be like, you're right, Donald, they went home. But Andrew Jackson played his idol, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
And he received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a lot of votes.
He missed
and
a lot of bullets.
Yzma
there.
goes home.
Thank God.
So
Man.
you're saying Andrew Jackson's now a third-party candidate.
Huh?
So you're saying Andrew Jackson has received a lot of votes that don't count, which makes him a third-party candidate.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he was in his time.
Or that makes him a Republican California.
I think this is a situation. This is Andrew Jackson's first run for presidency, where even though he got more votes, he didn't become president. So even though he got more votes, he didn't get voted out. Yzma did, thanks to the Electoral College.
I just like to state that Aaron Burr almost got idled out there.
He only received 1 vote. That's not an almost.
And Yzma only received like 2.
She got 4.
Oh,
Wait, is Yzma getting Hillary Clinton out of the race?
Yeah, she just got Hillary Clinton out of the race. I know. I mean, I'm okay with it. Kuzco's safe. He's precious. We cannot lose him.
Yeah, we need unbridled arrogance, right?
Mm-hmm. So Aaron Burr's got 2 idols, and Kennedy has a legacy advantage. And we still have the dual masters. We have Big Dick Summer, though they don't like each other much anymore. We have the Democrats, who are pretty good. We have Johnson & Johnson, a family company. And then we have Aaron Burr's bitch, which is the name of any alliance that's Aaron Burr and one other person. Because keeping track of those is too much work.
Oh, definitely.
indeed.
So we have a reward. No one cares. Oh, wait, they got letters from home. No one cares. It's already 9:40.
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson wins immunity. He balances a thing on a pole. The pole's his cane. The thing is genealogy papers. I don't know.
Sure. Proceed.
Whatever, man. Kuzco and George Washington have a small fight.
I think that one's pretty easy to understand. George Washington had to work for a living.
Yeah. I was gonna say, he's like, I don't recognize your national sovereignty.
Well, there's that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you're friends with a peasant? Get out of my face.
That's Kuzco. Oh, I mean, Washington was friends with a peasant once.
Yeah, Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
I mean, I was listening to the soundtrack before we started to get ready, and then I stopped and started listening to Aesop Rock instead.
I'm sorry.
I like it.
that whole production versus the reality of Alexander Hamilton is fascinating and frustrating. But anyway,
I was subjected to the Disney Plus Hamilton recording.
So was I, because I could not afford to ever see it before.
Well, no, I think he's using subjected as in he did not want to watch it.
I didn't either, but the other person I lived with wanted to, so I watched
did.
it.
I enjoyed it.
I was frustrated by it from a historical perspective.
It's reasonable.
It
is definitely
I started
fan
probably
fiction.
disassociating around the time that one Shire sister started singing "Helpless" like 4 times.
Although I do want to say that Thomas Jefferson and King George are the 2 parts that I loved and adored, like everybody else.
Oh, they were so good.
You mean the one that was like easily Randy Rainbow fodder?
Yep, loved it.
Who's going home? It's not Jefferson. I know Sam wants it to be Aaron Burr, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
but-
have to have on some future episode. It has to be like niche YouTube stars, including like Randy Rainbow.
Oh,
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
yes, I do. And can we also add Nerd City to that as well?
Like,
And
I
AVGN.
understand you want Nerd City to make more videos. I do too.
This is how we get him to do it.
Yes, this. This'll do it.
Many views.
Pocket Man, are you the same person who is concerned that I ruined Bowser and too many other characters?
Yeah, he is, yes.
Also, we're sponsored by Skillshare.
This episode of Anime Survivor brought to you by Skillshare.
And NordVPN.
Who's going?
We don't
I don't even
have
give a
sponsors.
shit. George Washington.
We're not
went
making
home.
money.
Who went home?
George Washington. He was voted out unanimously.
I mean, the giant statue just got weird after a while. It kept
Yeah.
having his teeth.
He kept having nuclear meltdowns, and people are not.
They didn't like
Use
his
code
teeth.
up, down, down, left, right to get a free month of Skillshare.
Special promo code Anime Survivor.
No, the special promo code is big money.
Actually,
yes, we're
the special
stealing
promo
stealing
code-
internet
Are we
content.
just-
Gets promo
Are we just
code.
plugging all our favorite YouTube channels now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
The special
Hello,
The
listeners.
promo
I'm
code
Aaron
is
Mankey.
summer.
This is Lore.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I mean, guys, dab for Logan Paul.
No,
F's to pay
not even as a
disrespect.
joke.
Just no. And now you've killed the joke.
Dicks out for John Lovett.
Okay.
I remember when you used to listen to Pod Save America.
Max does remember. This is correct.
It was weird because you listened to Pod Save America, and my liberal friend listened to Chapo Trap House, and I was like, you two should be switching podcasts.
So were you a
Did we? Did they switch to Pod Save America?
No, he still hates Pod Save America. He still listens to Chapo Trap House.
He's still correct then.
Donald? You also hate Pod Save America?
I listened to them for like 2 years. And I realized, wait, John Lovett has a huge boner for invading Venezuela. Fuck this.
There we go. Yes. Okay. I love that you're on this team.
I'm just gonna keep scrolling around.
You do that. I'm very excited to meet another person who hates Pod Save America. Since
No, I don't.
You know,
listen
I've never the Good Craft. I'd never listened to Come Town, but I think it would be really funny if Max did.
No, I listened to Knowledge Fight, QAnon Anonymous, and Behind the Bastards.
QAnon Anonymous, they're pretty cool. They've been on Chapo, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Has anyone here listened to Bad Faith with Bree and Will?
No.
I have.
Or not Will, Virgil?
Yeah.
That's good shit.
I like it.
Yeah, all of my modern news podcasts are just them bitching about how crazy the fringes of the right are. That's what I do.
I listen to
Diversify.
whatever Max is playing in the car and Star Talk.
Yeah, Star Talk's a good choice.
So, We're at the aerial tour. Andrew Jackson, John C. Calhoun, John Kennedy, and LBJ are taking a helicopter ride around the island. Who is piloting the helicopter?
Hopefully not Augusto Pinochet.
Johnson's dick.
Which one of them is the... I mean, Andrew Jackson is the most like Pinochet, so it's not him.
It's Johnson's dick. That's what's piloting the helicopter.
Just
No.
jumps out like a
His
prehensile
dick is the
thing.
flight stick.
Yeah. His dick is prehensile. He's got to use it for things. He's using it to fly the fucking helicopter. In fact, there isn't a propeller blade. It's just LBJ's penis whirling about.
LBJ gets a good helicopter going, and that's how they achieve lift.
He's helicopter dicking them around the island. I don't know why I find this so funny.
It happens.
Obama wins immunity.
I'll have Lacunacraft and Pocket Men both know that the last podcast listened to was TrueNon, and I'm not ashamed.
I mean, I'm not ashamed is the name of a really shitty Christian film, so I wouldn't say that anymore.
The last podcast I listened to was Star Trek: The Next Conversation because I can't help myself.
Don't worry, Blake.
Okay, so am I the only one who thinks that Brianna Joy Gray and Mike Soklaza both need to meet for a YouTube show or a podcast? Because they're both the giantest fucking Star Trek nerds.
Oh, absolutely. They absolutely need to meet.
Yes. Okay. I'm glad we're in agreement with this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just regret having the two of you meet each other.
Yeah, because we have shared interests that you don't like.
Has Max never watched Red Letter Media at all?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And it's sad.
Not even the Plinkett reviews?
Nor have I seen Star Trek.
No, that's the part I can't get over. He's not seen Star Trek or Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew about the Star Wars part 10 years ago. Spring semester at SRJC. Max was the guy wearing Pikachu shit on his clothing.
Yeah.
Who had not seen any Star Trek or Star Wars. Is what the fuck? How do you exist at this table?
What's frustrating is when this is true and you're in high school with him and you're going, this is literally all we're talking about because The Phantom Menace came out.
Also, all you guys did was play Warcraft 3 all day.
I
know.
didn't.
That's all our school did was play WoW and Warcraft. And I didn't play any WoW or Warcraft.
Well, neither did I, you son of a bitch. I could not afford a WoW subscription, so
I just didn't.
Take-
Yeah, I was also too poor for WoW. All I did was play Warcraft 3 in my brother's CD key of Brood War and whatever magic cards I get my hands on.
well,
This is
I
the
I
Chad.
can
How are you
honestly
enjoying
identify with that really hard.
So I'm gonna make us pay attention again.
Okay.
What do LBJ and Thomas Jefferson have in common? Besides gratuitous big dick energy.
I mean, they
White
don't.
privilege.
What? Sure, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and incredibly good at deceit.
Yes. Aaron Burr and Andrew Johnson have a major fight. I think they're fighting over who's the biggest piece of shit. And it's
Yeah.
because I don't know, they keep forgetting John C. Calhoun's still there. And that's why they're
To
not
quote
fighting with him.
Godzilla 2014, let them fight.
Let them fight. And then Obama and Thomas Jefferson bond strongly. I think Obama realized he was related to Jefferson.
We've both read Dan Rather's book, What Unites Us, and what unites us is being Jeffersons.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
Who's going home? It's not Obama. He has immunity.
It's Johnson. Or
Thanks,
Burr.
Obama.
I want it to be Johnson, so I'm going to agree.
I'm gonna go with Burr
God.
because I'm not getting off this train. Until
You're like
it comes
me with
true.
Mewtwo last time. I wanted to be Mewtwo.
It's like I don't even care that much, but I've decided So
Okay.
He's decided Burr needs to go.
Just, yeah. Okay. So, no one uses an idol. First vote Jackson.
No.
Burr.
Okay.
Jefferson.
oh yeah,
Okay.
There's so many votes. Jackson.
No.
Burr. Burr.
Okay.
Jackson.
No.
So we're 3-3-1.
Oh, no.
Jackson. Andrew
Oh,
Jackson goes
Jesus.
home in a 5-4-1 vote. Who the fuck voted out Thomas Jefferson?
My boy is gone.
Aaron Burr voted out Thomas Jefferson. What a fucking idiot.
Wait, so was it Jackson or Jefferson who went home?
Jackson.
Yeah.
My choice is dead.
I mean,
Caned with his own caning rod.
How are you going to buy any round table now?
God damn it! I forgot about that.
Pizza.
That's the
that's
wrong
a Little
quote.
Caesars reference.
So the
know,
exchange
but
rate. Okay, so the exchange rate on
It's the
Round
only-
Table and Little Caesar
It's
is
the only music related to pizza I can remember, okay?
Okay.
wait. Little Caesar makes music?
They had the ads, pizza, and they had a whole theme song for a while in their commercials.
You know
Oh.
why their thing was pizza?
No.
When Little Caesars started, they had like a buy one get one free deal on all pizzas.
Wow.
So it was
I mean,
pizza because they wanted you
pizza.
to know you could go there and you'd get 2 pizzas.
If I could get 2 pizzas for $5, I'd be in heaven right now.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah. It's
I'd
it's
rather
it's
just
hard.
deliver a body to
It-
buy it.
Okay, Max. Once you get to a certain threshold with enough cheese and enough sauce, it doesn't matter anymore.
That's true. But again, I'd rather just kill a man for a round table than $5 for 2 Little Caesars pizzas. Now, if it were cheesy bread, we could talk.
I would Fulton a man for pizza. I don't know if I would kill a man for pizza.
Well, that was a discussion topic earlier. I'm trying
It's
to.
true.
I'm trying to.
Shall-
reference
Oh
what
yeah,
we're
right. I forgot. Yeah, no, you kill a man for you kill a man. You get pizza for a day,
talking- Yeah.
and if you, yeah, okay, I remember.
You teach a Western government to kill a man, you get pizza for the rest of your life as long as the man is the global South.
Yes.
And then we declared Italy the global South so we could get more free pizza. And I mean,
Mamma mia.
and Northern
my
League
God.
is in danger of ruling the Italy anyway. So I mean,
So glad we've thrown a Greek reference into that. Now let's move down.
Blake, like half of this is your fault. If we're going past your bedtime, that's on you.
Okay, I'm scared to go to Italy now because what if the pizza there isn't good?
What if the pasta
It's-
isn't good either?
It's okay. So it's not because they don't. The pizza we conceptualize here is not the same.
Well, that's Italy's fault for not meeting our high expectations. I mean, we use, as Chad has pointed out, we use John F. Kennedy to grade our cheese.
That's true. Some wealthy cheese, right?
It's Kennedy cheese.
It's gold flakes. It's Kardashian gold flakes.
God damn it. Aaron Burr still
My
has
God.
2 fucking idols.
Did you guys see that fucking hologram video that Kim posted?
No?
No.
Oh God! So Kanye bought a hologram for Kim for her birthday
Oh, shit, yeah. Of her father.
of her late father.
Oh Jesus!
What was
Why?
it? Was he also the guy who broke the Hunter Biden story to Fox News?
No, that'd be cool though. But yeah, it was probably the most creepy, uncanny valley shit I've ever seen.
Just
That's
like
horrifying.
the guy who broke Fox News. Hunter Biden. Anyway, can we discuss how Aaron Burr and Andrew Johnson have one loyalty to each other?
Jesus.
I mean, that's more loyalty than they've ever had to anyone.
That's true.
This is peak 19th century American.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Andrew Burr wins a reward. So him, LBJ, Barack Obama, and McKinley get to have a barbecue with their loved ones. Who is Aaron Burr's loved one?
I think it's the corpse of Alexander Hamilton.
I think, yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, Alexander Hamilton is now the Swiss Army
Actually,
man.
okay, hold on. We could argue that the island is outside of time, correct?
Yeah, this is lost.
So wouldn't that imply that Aaron Burr could just bring pre-dead Alexander Hamilton to the dinner and pretend like everything worked out?
Sure.
With creating a very awkward situation where everyone else at that table is like, you really should be eating with him.
I feel like Aaron Burr would see through his shit. I feel like Hamilton would see through Aaron Burr's shit.
He might see through it, but again, as long as none of them spill the beans, he won't know why they're being so awkward.
Okay, who's LBJ's loved one? Is it Lee Harvey Oswald?
Oh, no,
Okay,
actually,
I think the
isn't
real
funny,
question
but I
is-
think it's his wife.
I think the real question is who wouldn't LBJ swipe right on?
You know, okay, executive decision, LBJ's is Ladybird, but not his wife, Hank Hill's dog.
There we go. That's perfect.
His dick is so big he needs to expand his urethra.
I miss Ladybird. Barack Obama's loved one. Does
Rahm
he bring
Emanuel.
Joe Biden back anyway?
It's
No, it's Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, not Valerie Jarrett?
No, it's Rahm Emanuel.
Okay.
What if it's a Zanger translator?
Ooh,
Luther.
it's Luther.
So Barack Obama brings Keegan Michael Key. Does William McKinley bring Eugene Debs?
No, William McKinley brings Emma Goldman, who he wants to hate fuck.
That's true.
You know, if that will appease you, Donald, yes.
Okay, so Emma Goldman's. I feel like you just won't rest until Emma Goldman's in an episode of Anime Survivor.
This is true.
Okay, also, I'd
Emma
like
Goldman
to note, Chad has
and Brent
demonstrated
Santa.
they officially have no standards. They just agreed to Anime Survivor with the monkeys from Bloons Tower Defense.
Jesus, what?
It's just sad. Anyway, LBJ wins immunity.
Nice.
I don't remember what it was, but I assume his dick helped him along the way. Since he has a fucking prehensile tail of a penis.
He just took out a pile
Now with a
just
widened urethra.
on the
Yeah.
challenge.
It's a fire hose. Literally.
Oh, God.
God, Aaron Burr still has both of his idols. This is crazy.
I can't wait for him to just not play them.
He's not throwing away his shot, but that's because no one's taking a shot at him. So Obama and Calhoun have a minor disagreement. Minor seems like really laying it on. I don't know how they could their disagreement could only be minor.
Mr. President Calhoun, sir, I am a human being, and I hope you see that fact.
I think he was like, no, I am a president. I am not somebody who's here to help you.
I think John C. Calhoun confused him for staff.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah.
I mean, staff and slaves start with the same
I
letter.
think he kept having to explain to Calhoun that he's a president in the future, and Calhoun is horrified by his failure.
Yeah.
John C. Calhoun mistook Quentin Tarantino for a normal person, and Barack Obama has to say, no, this guy's a weirdo who makes the N-word is in every script. This is not normal. And
John C. Calhoun went like, wait, I can't say that anymore?
Yeah.
I was like, what? And McKinley's impressing the rest of the team, presumably by still being alive.
He's just showing them where the bullet holes would have been.
He's like,
Yes.
here's the bullet hole, and this is my hot anime waifu Emma Goldman.
He's like, I'm a president who survived an assassination attempt. Then stares at Kennedy.
He's McKinley. He has not survived an assassination attempt. He died.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's also
so we
Bush, so-
Max, we have to have an episode where it's just president waifus.
What?
So it's like Emma Goldman as like McKinley's waifu, but also like Marilyn Monroe as Kennedy's waifu.
We can just bring back John Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe or William McKinley and Emma Goldman. We don't need to do a whole waifus episode.
We can also have like Eleanor Roosevelt. We can have fucking Wilson's wife. The ones who like all did this shit behind the scenes.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna have to like have an entire month of just bullshit political stuff.
Yeah. Is there like a Women's History Month? I'm forgetting.
Yes. I don't remember which month though, because I'm a man.
Okay, wait. We're gonna celebrate women's history by using anime waifus.
Yes.
We not.
This is what we're doing. Okay.
Who's going home?
Aaron Burr, obviously.
Calhoun.
You know what? I'm jumping on Sam's train here. I'm going to support Aaron Burr.
Or as the Kunacraft says, Clayhoon.
Yeah, Calhoun.
Yeah, anyone but Kenny Lacuna. You're right.
Aaron Burr uses his idol on Calhoun.
Oh God!
Oh.
How dare you!
What?
I hope you die. I really want him to idol himself out.
He saved demonically possessed Doc Brown.
Also, I would just like to say that even though McKinley did die eventually, he didn't die right away, so I think this is just a deep state conspiracy.
Yeah. Chad, I would like to know, Aaron Burr and Calhoun have a lot in common. Basically, they kept trying to political machinate their way to the presidency through the vice presidency and never seemed to do well at it.
Sure.
That and violent assaults.
Sure.
So Calhoun received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes. And then my boy Tommy J went home.
Tommy J.
Tommy J.
Not to be confused with Donald's nemesis, Tommy Vitor.
Okay.
So the majority, Obama voted out Calhoun. Kennedy, LBJ, Tommy J, and McKinley all voted out Calhoun. I'm on Team McKinley now. Fuck it. Like, I mean, he's made it this far.
I'm on Team Johnson now.
No, you can't abandon your pick.
No, Jackson is gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You jackass.
I don't care. I thought you were with Kuzco.
No, I was with Jackson.
Wait, Donald, you were on Team Kuzco, right?
Yes, that's correct. I was on Team Kuzco.
Okay, good. I was like, otherwise, I'm going to Kuzco. And Sam's for Kennedy.
Yeah, that makes me a Kuzco monarchist, or if we prefer the leftist terminology, a Kuzcoist.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he at least knew what it was like to be the common man after a while. Unfortunately, he spent all of the tax money anyway on a giant pool, like a dick.
Right, but that pool is open to the public, which means
no,
if
it was
you're
just open to that one village,
Only on Tuesdays, though.
and it was
Whenever
probably
the hill
segregated
sings.
because it's a public pool.
No, whenever the hill sings, you have access to the pool.
Yeah, but that's only at like sunset.
No, so like it's like maybe half a kilometer from Pacha's Hill, which was the original planned spot, and Pacha's like, hey, at sunset, these hills sink.
Yeah.
So like a couple degrees off from that, maybe like a few minutes before, a few minutes after. That's when the official Kuzco pool hill sinks.
So that pool is only open for 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, well, you can get in for those 10 minutes, but you can get out whenever you want.
Yeah, but how much of that time is Adult Swim?
That's a good point.
And how much of it is Kuzco Swim? And because, it's mostly Kuzco Swim.
No, he gets opening day because it's prima nocta.
This is great.
Blake's like, I don't know where this is going anymore.
I'm just like, I appreciate this, but again, it's argument over a pool and whether or not he's an asshole. He's an asshole. Just let it go.
That's true. I mean, I'm confused with Donald siding with monarchists, but
No. He has enough in common with Peter Kropotkin that he is a good class traitor, which means he was born high and goes low.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, so we still have Kuzco and John C. Calhoun. I don't remember what we were calling that alliance. Oh, wait, that was Big Dick Summer. So we still have Big Dick Summer, the Democrats, Johnson & Johnson, a family company, and Burr's Bitches.
Yep.
Barack Obama wins immunity. It's called Wizard Staff, which is also what LBJ calls his penis.
Accurate.
It's actually a cast mold
Obama, as a demonic Satanist, is obviously well skilled in magic.
Yeah, I mean, he smells like sulfur.
Yeah,
he played D&D. He played D&D in the height of the Satanic Panic. How could he not?
Yeah, right. He saved some spell slots, and it worked out for him.
His wife believes in vegetables. They must be evil.
Oh,
he knows those cantrips.
Celery
and his parsnips.
Yeah, celeries look like stabs. You tie enough of them together. So Aaron Burr and Kennedy bonds that. No, Kennedy, don't do it. It's a trap.
Don't. Come on, man.
Aaron Burr's not going to grate cheese on your abs. He's going to shoot him.
Aaron Burr will pull the trigger even when it's a bad idea for him. Don't do this,
He's
man.
He's going to make you feel the burr.
Aaron Burr is Naked Snake, and John Kennedy is the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3.
There we go.
And then Andrew Johnson has a major meltdown. Good for him.
Yeah.
And then Burr abandons Andrew Johnson. Fine.
There can only be one bitch in that alliance.
Okay, I think Andrew Johnson's going home. Aaron Burr has taken his shot.
Yep.
Any other opinions? I mean, Sam thinks Aaron Burr's going home. Donald, who's going home?
Well, if Aaron Burr's taken a shot, there's still a chance that McKinley has taken has been on the receiving end of the shot.
I mean, anytime a shot is taken, there's a good chance it went to McKinley.
Except McKinley will take close to a month to die from it. So I don't know if that's going to
work. That's why he's still here.
Yeah.
Burr does not use his idol. First vote, LBJ.
No.
We talk about how fucking Donald Trump is over 70 years old and still hasn't died of COVID yet.
I mean, why isn't he? Yeah, there's so many things.
It's been a full month.
Diabetes.
You can't live on McDonald's for that long.
Right?
I think he's proven you can, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You think there's like enough trace formaldehyde in a Big Mac? They just staying around.
They voted out John C. Calhoun.
They're still voting for
in a 5-2-1 vote. Calhoun is gone. With Aaron Burr, who just played an idol on Calhoun, voting him out.
If Trump dies on Tuesday and still wins, it's going to be just like 2018 when that one dead pimp won in Nevada.
That's hilarious. So, our Aaron Burr, Barack Obama, Kennedy, LBJ, and McKinley voted out Calhoun. I think at this point, it's very clear that the Democrats' alliance is doing very well. Obama, Kennedy, and Johnson are kind of running this game. And everyone else is just there for the ride.
Yep.
Big Dick Summer is gone.
It's gone flaccid.
Yeah. All we have left is the Democrats.
Cold winter has destroyed it.
We have Democrats and Johnson & Johnson, a family company. Those are our two remaining alliances.
Which is really just Johnson at this point.
Yeah. So it's Obama, Kennedy, and Johnson versus other Johnson and Kuzco. With McKinley in the middle, but he just won Pinball Wizard. So ever since he was a young boy, he played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, he must have played them all, but I haven't seen anything like it in any amusement hall, because that deaf, dumb, and blind kid can sure play pinball.
And yet you've never watched Star Trek.
I also haven't seen the musical Tommy. I mean, are you going to be okay, Blake?
No, never. It's fine.
Should I just do it? Should I just watch Star Trek? Is that what this is about?
Blake, we have to abduct Max and put him in the Clockwork Orange machine.
God damn it.
And just make him watch Star Trek.
I think so. I think you're right, Donald.
Like maybe 3 episodes of the original series, because like once you see one, you've seen them all.
Yeah,
And
that's true. Just to give
but-
him like a taste for how quaint it was.
I mean,
But definitely like 5 of TNG and like 5 of Voyager, maybe a couple of Deep Space Nine.
Honestly,
like-
the last 2 seasons of Deep Space Nine should seal the deal.
I mean, I got my current job by faking being a Star Trek fan. So
Which is why it should be taken from you.
Yeah, we have to make you suffer from the consequences of stolen valor, Max.
Yeah. You've described your boss to me, and I'm upset that I don't get to make these jokes to my boss every day. But no, I have a boss who doesn't like Star Trek.
I got an A in English by playing my English teacher who was a Star Trek fan because I did watch Star Trek.
There you go. See, that's earned.
I got an A on an essay in college by talking about how cool Ralph Nader is because my teacher was a communist.
The answer, Lacuna Craft, is that you make a red shirt joke.
Apparently, it's communist doctrine. It's very dialectical to not want seatbelts in cars.
Seatbelts are the devil.
Seatbelts are the first.
Seatbelts are bourgeois.
Seatbelts are the first sign of fascism. Let's be honest.
Oh my god.
It's just dialectical progression.
If they're gonna make me not die in a car crash, what will they do next?
Wear a mask. Anyway, Aaron Burr and Andrew Johnson bond strongly. So after Burr abandoned him, I guess he's coming crawling back.
Jeez.
What a little bitch. And then Kuzco and Kennedy have a small fight. I mean, Kuzco thinks he's the best. Kennedy is clearly the best. It's a brawl.
Kennedy thinks the sour cream is too spicy, and Kuzco is like, "What the fuck are you talking about, puto?"
Yeah, but Kuzco's voiced by David Spade, who is whiter than Kennedy.
I think.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Wait, no. But going off of early 20th century race theory, then yes, David Spade would be whiter than an Irish person.
No, I just mean like as a person, David Spade is very white. Like there's proof that Kennedy has black friends in a way that there's not proof that Kuzco has black friends.
God.
He was just in an Adam Sandler movie that had Chris Rock in it. That doesn't mean they know each other.
Also, considering all the drugs Kennedy had to take to just be able to move his back, and the fluid of motion that Kuzco displays in every frame he's in, I think that's enough for Kennedy to resent him.
So he's just jealous of Kuzco's animation team.
Oh yeah, because he's like, why the fuck do I have to take 60s equivalent of crystal meth to get through my day? But you, however, can do all these little dances and no pain whatsoever.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. And then he did some more coke.
But they do agree.
I mean, how do we know?
fatties.
How do we know that Yzma wasn't Kuzco's Dr. Feelgood?
Ooh.
And she made him feel all right.
Oh. Well, that's a fair point.
So
Maybe
Andrew-
he's just jealous that Yzma did a better job.
Yeah. So Andrew Johnson has abandoned Kuzco. The Johnson & Johnson alliance is done. And we got a new alliance, which is Aaron Burr, Barack Obama, Kuzco, Kennedy, and McKinley. What the fuck?
Does that mean Kuzco is definitely anti-socialist? Because that's the only way you can get at least one American president to get on board with this.
Yeah, no, he's definitely playing it for the team. He knows what he needs to do to keep power.
He's like the South American version of Anwar Sadat.
As long as he's not the South American version of Gaddafi, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So LBJ is no longer in. So LBJ is still with the Democrats, but he's not in the big alliance. Andrew Johnson has nothing. I think Andrew Johnson's going home.
Yeah.
I think
Especially
Aaron
since
Burr's going
McKinley has a lot of immunity. Sam, I think Aaron Burr is going to win the game. I'm going to be honest with you.
No,
I think it's
Joining you again, Sam. Let's just stick with this.
Okay.
Today is the
Johnson
day.
has an even
Aaron
chance.
Burr doesn't use his idol, and he receives 1 vote. Okay. 1 vote Aaron Burr, 1 vote Andrew Johnson, 1 vote Emperor Kuzco, 1 vote LBJ, 3 votes left.
Jesus Christ.
Strategy is happening.
Andrew Johnson, LBJ. Andrew Johnson goes home in a 3-2-1-1 vote.
What the fuck?
Mm.
I mean, he's the least impressive Johnson here.
He is. I mean, the most impressive Johnson is
know
LBJ's Johnson, then LBJ.
I just want to say that congressional Republicans have finally seen their day with Johnson being voted off the island.
We've done it. They're so happy.
So they're like, the Senate robbed us of an impeachment, but Anime Survivor did it.
Yeah, but modern congressional Republicans would be like, well, you know, if he's lenient to the South, let's do it.
I am talking about his own era of Republicans.
The good
Thank
Republicans.
you. Established time travel.
Good Republicans.
Yes, the past.
Because, I mean, I'm a firm believer in Arab, all Republicans are bastards.
I'm talking, again, the past.
Arab.
I'm ignoring that altogether. Okay.
It also implies support for the Middle East, which I'm down for.
Okay.
Their people, too. Works
Glad
twice.
discovered this.
Huh?
I'm glad you discovered this. You're
Yeah.
really grown.
So, with the final 6...
Yes, he does.
And JFK... Okay, so Sam, good news. JFK still has the legacy advantage in the final 6, so it's actually going to do something now.
Oh, yeah.
And Aaron Burr has an immunity idol, so I don't think he's going anywhere either.
Will the legacy advantage give him a head shield?
Yeah, it is a head shield.
Is it a bulletproof helmet? I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a bulletproof helmet.
I'm just saying, if John Kennedy had taken the Pope Mobile to Texas, we'd be singing a different tune.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a big supporter of Pope Mobiles. We should honestly, at this point, probably get one for Biden and Harris, given how Texas went for them the
never
other
allowed
day.
to drive or be in public.
Huh?
They're never allowed to be in public after this.
Yeah, we saw what fucking happened in Texas yesterday. That was insane.
They stay indoors.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened in Texas yesterday?
Oh, a massive rally of Trump supporters in their trucks surrounded the Biden-Harris campaign
The
van
bus. Okay.
and drove staffers off the road. Like, rammed them off the road.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And they also, like, surrounded the bus and started... Like, they were basically, like, intimidating and threatening them with guns and shit. So, you know, like...
Oh,
normal-
okay, and so one of the pursuers also had a picture taken with Dan Crenshaw.
That's not shocking. I mean, Dan Crenshaw only appears moderate because he was on an episode of SNL, so everyone thinks he's reasonable, but he's fucking crazy.
No, he's not reasonable at all. He's insane.
He's 21st century Big Boss, which means he would have been reasonable in like 1962.
Also, he only appeared on SNL because Pete Davidson kept making fun of his eye patch. That's
Fuck
it.
you, Pete Davidson. If Dan Crenshaw becomes president, it's your fault.
Like, the only reason they gave him time was because the joke was inappropriate. That's it.
Can we gerrymander his district?
Hey, Max.
And by that, I mean just ungerrymander it.
There we go.
It is now 2028, and we have to vote blue to elect Dan Crenshaw to beat Alex Jones.
Okay, please stop forecasting horror. Please stop
It's
making my
not gonna-
nightmares.
That's not... No, Dan Crenshaw would support Alex
I'm
Jones.
sorry.
You know that.
I need to correct your scenario. It's 2028. No one's allowed to vote anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go a step further. It's 2028. A handful of countries remain.
No, let's go a step further. It's 2028. This episode of Anime Survivor is almost over. Okay.
It's 2028.
No, it's not.
One of Fidel Castro's grandchildren is still in chat.
So
It's
if LBJ doesn't win immunity, he goes home.
oh no.
Aaron Burr wins immunity.
Motherfucker.
God damn it.
He took his shot all right.
Him,
God damn
Obama, and Kennedy then eat steak in front of everyone else.
Good.
So, yeah. Kuzco and Kennedy find something in common. We know what that is.
Yeah, they have a hot, cold relationship.
It's more assassination bonding. Yeah, they fight and they bond and they fight and they bond. They're just a dramatic couple. And then Kennedy impresses the rest of the team by, yes, grating that steak on his abs. Which, is that a thing? I don't know.
Actually, Kennedy impresses them by just talking about the sheer volume of affairs he had.
Yeah. He's just explaining every sexual position he took with Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. And like Kuzco's like, but you're back, and he's like, again, meth is an amazing drug.
Kennedy wows all of the old school presidential people by saying, "Oh yeah, I'm an Irish person and I have sex with all the Protestants," and all of them are just shocked.
Yeah, I mean, go Kennedy. I don't know. Anyway, we're in the final 6. Aaron Burr has immunity. Kennedy has the legacy advantage. LBJ is probably going home.
I'm very upset.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm team, let's finally kill William McKinley.
So, Kennedy uses the legacy advantage, and then LBJ, Kuzco, LBJ, Kuzco, LBJ, LBJ. LBJ is voted out 4-2.
Goodbye, war on poverty. Bye, funding of the space program.
So
Goodbye, the biggest penis ever in the White House.
yeah, Barack Obama did vote with Johnson against Kuzco, though.
Ooh.
A last-minute alliance. Oh, well.
No, they're all
Barack
5 of the
Obama
remaining
mistook
players are in an
Kuzco for
alliance.
Venezuela.
Don't overreact to what I just said. I meant a last-minute act of the alliance. Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
are you okay, Blake?
I like to say things and not immediately get something jammed down my throat. Let's go.
Okay. So Aaron Burr still has his idol in the final 5, and the final 5 is the last time you can play it. So Aaron Burr will not go home. Sam.
Yeah, he will.
So we still have the Democrats and the Everyone Alliance. Don't remember what we called it. Doesn't really matter. It's the gang's all here.
Bye, McKinley.
And Obama wins immunity. And then nothing happens. So, Obama has immunity. Aaron Burr has an idol. Who's going home?
McKinley.
McKinley? I think it's Kuzco.
You think Kuzco's going to get deported for being brown?
Yeah, I think they're finally going to deport Kuzco. Blake, do you have an opinion?
I don't know. Not really.
Okay.
They're going to be like, wait, you're not a United States citizen. He's going to be like, what the fuck's the United States?
Good.
What's
Aaron
a green
Burr
card?
plays his idol
I
on
think-
himself. Huh?
I think Kuzco just showed them the sheer amount of money he had, and they got real quiet.
That's fair. So Aaron Burr
Uh,
received 2 votes, and then Kuzco went home in a 2-2-1 split. Sorry, Kuzco, you got targeted by Obama and Kennedy, the Democrats. I was not expecting Kennedy to make it this far.
I'm real glad he did.
No, you are. This is a good Final 4. With Aaron Burr for some reason. Why the fuck is William McKinley still here?
Because
It's taken a real long time for that bullet to kill him.
he's in a time lock, okay? It's still that month where he just hung on.
So, yeah, we still have our 2 alliances. Kennedy wins immunity. He's making it to the final 3, boys.
God damn it, yes.
All that privilege paid off.
He got another ride in the Popemobile.
They actually just gave him a steel-plated skull.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean he's an X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
see it?
I'm saying he's
Oh,
Tommy
yeah.
Oliphant's character from Perfect Getaway.
I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
It has Steve Zahn in it, so it's automatically good. Anything with Steve Zahn is good.
I
God.
saw that with my ex. Jesus.
I'm glad I could make a reference that you inexplicably get. I liked that. That doesn't matter. Who's going home?
McKinley.
McKinley,
McKinley.
It's been a month.
that bullet is going to eventually kill him. It might as well be now.
I think Aaron Burr is going home.
Didn't he have immunity, though?
No, he doesn't. Kennedy does.
Oh, okay. Then Aaron Burr. I thought he still had an immunity idol.
Chat's
Obama is
upset
gonna
that I
take Burr's guns
inadvertently
away.
said Diary of a Wimpy Kid is good, but I stand by it. Steve Zahn's in it. Okay, first vote Aaron Burr.
The only Zahn I know is Timothy Zahn.
Oh, Steve Zahn, he's in some movies. He's in Sahara and Perfect
Oh.
Getaway
Oh,
and something
God.
else, but I don't remember what else.
Sahara.
I didn't watch Sahara. I saw the posters for it though.
It's not good.
It's not, but like a lot of my friends really like it, so I just tell them they're wrong all the time. Then they yell at me.
Wrong.
Fun fact: Zahn is German for tooth.
Okay.
Okay.
But was it German for Aaron Burr finally went home?
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
9.
Sorry, chat. Aaron Burr's
It was
gone.
finally true.
He's been deported.
ich nicht sehr gut.
Aaron Burr had his guns taken away.
So our
By
final
Obama.
three is Barack Obama, John F. Kennedy, and William fucking McKinley.
This is wrong on so many levels.
So who's gonna win? And before we go over that, remember, Obama does have drones over all of the jurors' homes.
Here's the thing, though. McKinley was promised that if he wins Survivor, he gets to live on the island permanently since it's without time and his wounds can't get him there.
His injury can't find him here.
Exactly. So
So-
he is literally fighting for his life.
So wait, are you saying William McKinley is the smoke monster from Lost?
Sure, I never watched Lost, but I'll go with that.
Okay. What's John Kennedy got? What's driving his victory here? Besides his cheese grating abs.
He won't have to ever go to Texas.
Yeah. They will allow him to change history. What they don't know is he will die in bed with a hooker doing blow if he doesn't die in Texas.
I was gonna say if they don't vote for him, he's gonna cuck them. Like he's gonna fuck their wife.
Do you really think Michelle Obama would allow John Kennedy anywhere near her?
Well, I mean,
This is
Obama's not like the person. No, with the voters, with the jury.
Oh.
He's gonna fuck all their wives.
I don't see him being attracted to most of their wives.
John Kennedy would
It's
canonically
not
fuck
about
every wife in
standards,
America.
It's about statements.
I also don't think half of them wouldn't give a fuck.
That's
The only thing stopping John Kennedy from fucking every wife in America was that one bullet in Dallas.
Also, I'm pretty sure if
You know-
he tried to go after Lyndon Johnson's wife, Lyndon Johnson would just beat him to death with his penis.
so it.
I think John Kennedy might be into Thomas Jefferson's baby mama. Just saying.
Anyway,
Okay.
I think Kennedy's
you mean
gonna
Sally
win,
Hemings?
but I'm still rooting for McKinley.
I'm rooting for McKinley.
I mean, the slave he was banging. Anyway.
Kennedy totally hit Hemmings.
But does Kennedy get Emma Goldman?
Yeah. Black, Jewish, white, doesn't matter to John Kennedy.
First vote Kennedy, then Obama, then McKinley. Everyone gets a
Remember,
vote.
he's Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remind us of this frequently.
And Kennedy, Obama, Kennedy, Obama wins Anime Survivor.
Damn.
What?
McKinley wasn't even a factor.
Just like in history.
Yep. Oh no, that bullet's coming for him now.
So, unfortunately for Kennedy, the boatmobile broke down. He had to go outside, repair a tire, and it did not work out for him.
Unfortunately for Kennedy and McKinley, Barack Obama has bullets on speed dial.
No, he just he had drones. So Aaron Burr voted for Kennedy. So Sam, your mortal nemesis did support your boy.
Fuck?
Actually,
What the fuck?
And then George Washington voted for Kennedy and John C. Calhoun. And the lone vote for McKinley was Cusco.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why McKinley got clapped. He was the only candidate that supported South American self-determination.
there we go. I also think the reason why Obama did as well as he did is because they found out about Obamacare and were like, "What do you mean free healthcare?" and got very excited about it.
What do you mean?
They had
The first step on a long road to free healthcare, you mean?
Yeah, but they don't get that. They're just excited by the concept of no pre-existing conditions because they're
old. They have a lot. They're geriatric.
Yeah. I mean,
They all have the same strain of syphilis.
Yeah.
they could never get dental care before.
And Thomas Jefferson wins fan favorite.
I guess, sure.
Cool. So this is the obligatory reminder everyone to vote. Joe Biden may not have won this episode of Anime Survivor, but his boy Barack Obama did. And, voting for Biden would, I guess, get us 4 more years of Obama, which, I mean, isn't the best, but I'd rather go back to being perpetually disappointed than perpetually outraged.
Okay, so trying to do a better job at getting you guys into voting than Max just did. If you don't, the 2028 jokes will be true.
Yes.
So.
Donald, are you ready for the Green Party compromise candidate of Joe Biden's corpse 2028?
Okay, I do love Lacuna Craft's comment of, I voted fucking 3.5 weeks ago.
Thank you, Lacuna Craft.
I'm surprised you guys aren't all trembling in fear of our glorious God Empress, Gloria Riva, taking command.
I mean, until Marianne Williamson becomes president, I'm like, that's what I want her to silence all wonks.
Williamson will be part of the Inquisitorius under
Okay.
Empress Riva.
Good. I'm just sad, chat. My friend didn't vote yet, so she was asking me about ballot propositions, and we started talking about Prop 25. How do you guys feel about
that? Came up?
Huh?
That's how that came up? Jesus.
Yeah, that's how that came up.
Which one was 25?
25 was cashless bail.
Oh yeah, I voted to end that.
Yeah, because it has like a systematic racial bias.
Yeah.
Yeah. She told me I was full of shit. And then, yeah. That was fun. So now I lost a friend over Prop 25.
Okay, to be fair, she did the obnoxious thing of cooking while playing board games and making it incredibly loud.
Yeah, that is her fault. So she sucks.
My old roommate, who I met playing Magic the Gathering, is only pro Prop 22 because he's only talked to people who do gig work for those companies that fund Prop 22.
Fuck
And
Prop 22.
he happens to be a simpleton, so I don't really hold that against him. But that's the only human being I know who's pro Prop 22.
Yeah, they aren't real people. Yeah, fuck 22. I don't like 25, but I understand voting for 25 because I understand striving towards cashless bail. Her argument just boiled down to she actually wants more people in jails.
Yeah, she likes cops too, though.
Yeah. She's like, Black Lives Matter, but also the protesters should be shot. I'm like,
so she's like Destiny.
huh? Yeah.
Oh,
she's Destiny.
Yeah.
She's girl Destiny. Anyway, that was our episode. I think we talked about Anime Survivor for 20 minutes. Good. So thank you all.
Good episode.
Huh?
That was a good episode. They should all be like this.
thank you all for listening. I hope you had fun. We had fun. Outside of the times where I kept yelling at them to shut up so we could fucking get back to the episode. And then immediately pivoting away from the episode once I got all of you on board again.
And I apologize for being a grump through the last third of this. It's been a long few weeks of phone banking, and I've just gotten progressively more angry. So.
You also generally like the episodes to be done by 9:30.
I like the episodes to be done by 10 usually. Yeah, that's true.
But, I think eventually we'll figure it out. Eventually you and Donald will know each other well enough that you don't need to talk about Venture Brothers for 10 minutes.
Hey, you won't let me, and he would.
That's true. Donald, I hate you so much.
Consider myself the Jonah Jr. To your Rusty Venture.
Oh my God, I both love that and I'm worried about that.
Okay, have a good night, everybody.